Back in the old days when a man was a man.
Yeah, but they do that. They make up names. Come on. Jesus Christ. Buffalo, Bob, BF Live, Bobby Fran.
Oh, that's your new name, Bobby Fran. You're Buffalo now. Sorry about that. American Cupcake. This is how it happens. You're Buffalo now, Bobby Fran. Sorry about that. Everyone, Bobby Fran is now Buffalo. Here we go.
Back in the old days when a man was a man, there was one man who was above all others. The Buffalo.
Then your light shall...
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Very large fence and a big dog in between. That's all.
All right,
Be a friend. We have a question for you in
What's
chat.
that? Mm-hmm.
If you had a gay monkey on your back, would you leave it there or beat it off?
Oh, that's my boy Scott Fitzpatrick. He always loves asking that question. I'm going to have to say, just for the sake of the joke, I'm going to beat it off, Scott. Beat it off. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good to see everyone in chat.
Is that a normal chat question? That seems awful perverse.
That's kind of normal in our universe. I do BF Live on Monday and hang out, Scott, through No Filter. And also, we're just a bunch of crazy knuckleheads like to just hang out and go from podcast to podcast and having fun, man. Enjoying life. That's why we're here tonight.
Okay. So that's why the demon puts me on the corners for the male prostitution every night. So we got demonetized because just knowing what I'm giving up the booty hole for it's good. It's good. I can see your face now.
You don't have anything on you that will poke me, stick me, or stab me, do you?
Maybe a penis.
Okay.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
It'll be nice. Dave Davila, $2. Stop that damn dripping. There's no fucking dripping here. It's going to rain later, but that's it. BF Live, Bobby, $5. Thank you. Replayable's new home is Levyverse. Wednesdays and Fridays, 8 p.m. East, 5 p.m. Pacific. Well, you don't have to do Pacific. Thanks, Bob, for bringing us to Levyverse. No, come on. You guys are friends, and when you're friends, you're family here. We're like the Olive Garden, you fucking douchebags. Double D, $2. What size is your axe? I don't have a fucking axe. I want an axe. I got a lot of hammers, but I don't fucking have an axe. I would love to have an axe to cut up wood. Like, I want to, now that I got the jacket, ooh, my neck cracked on that move. That's fucking a good sign. The chiropractor has been fucking helping me so much. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing what he's doing.
Wow. Oh, I love this guy.
Turn on it. That was the worst thing to do.
This silly Nelson. Hey-o.
And driving a car on rims on a little dirt road.
I don't care. You know, that's it.
Have you call me? Damn, what the fuck? You the first time call me? You don't know my shit look like yet, girl?
Bomb ass shit.
You see that shit?
Yeah.
You don't want to taste it?
No. Oh yeah, I'll try it.
Taste it better. Bomb ass shit or no, white boy?
Bomb ass shit.
Okay, no money back, right?
No money back.
Okay, love
Good.
you. Okay, number 3, number 4, number 5, bring your ass right here. Number 7. Who number 3? Stand this line. Number 4, this line. Number 5, this line. Number 5.
Yes, that's me.
Huh? Number 7.
Right here.
Okay, stand the line, correct shit. Open your shit, look. You don't like it, the fuck out. I keep the money in your food. You see that shit? He hide the fork. I got a small ass fork, but I got a big ass plate.
Bomb ass shit.
Finger? Damn, you know what the fuck is fork right here? I know, why don't you so... Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay, good shit?
Good shit. Bomb ass shit.
Okay, now I keep your money, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you. Happy New Year. That's a basic ass one, but still good. No, not bad, no. Too bad for you.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh shit.
We're doing it.
Come on, everybody. Come on, chat family. Assemble. Get in here. How you doing? What's good in the streaming hood? How's everybody doing today? Tuesday. We are doing it.
Doing it.
Yes, we are doing it. How you doing? I am BF Buffalo Bobby Fran, episode 74 of the daily BF live stream show. I trust that everybody's doing well today, and if not, we're going to turn that around for you. Let's see, the weather's kind of a little off where I'm at. Hopefully we'll bring some sunshine in each other's lives by being together here live today. I got a friend backstage going to join us in a minute. I had fun last night. I went out to a concert. I might show you some video, maybe a song of a concert I went out to last night. So I was checking in from the PCL chat, kind of at the live show and all. So I tried to stay out of it, but I had a little fun doing that and all. But so we'll get into all that stuff. We'll get into BF Live Not So Serious News. I have a new series of hot girls doing stuff. So you'll be surprised by that one. I don't know if you'll be surprised, but it'll be surprised to see what I chose for you today. So shout out to everybody that's joining us today. Let's get into it. Let's bring in my friend backstage. He's the bro you know. From the Great White North, let's say hello to Bobby Nick Havens.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello there, brother Bobby Nick. How's it going today?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
So doing your thing today? I already seen I was kind of cruising around. So I've had internet problems here today, Bobby Nick.
Oh, really?
My internet was kind of acting up like an hour before the show.
Huh.
And it might still be because I see you freezing. And normally when you're freezing, that means I'm freezing, right? Am I freezing on you?
I'm not noticing anything yet.
Okay. You're a little choppy, but I was attributing that to me because for like the hour before the show started, my internet kept going on and off. All my online devices kept going offline, coming back online. So I didn't know. So hang on there. So if I suddenly disappear, that might be the reason why. So how you doing today? You're doing good. I see you did some podcasts earlier is what I was getting to.
Yeah, I was on Mornings with Kai this morning on the Catalano TV network there.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. See, and you're a little choppy. I think it might have something to do with all this aurora borealis and these electromagnetic pulses and these magnetic activities going on in the atmosphere, Bobby Nick. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, I just reset my browser, so
Did you?
Maybe that's a problem. I have no idea.
Yeah, I went around when it first happened. I went around like kind of unplugging and plugging in everything back in and kind of letting it reboot and reset, and that wasn't really it. And then I discovered it was kind of more of a neighborhood thing. But hopefully it stays intact. I see our chat family is checking in, so fingers crossed our connections hold, and we'll check on everybody. Let's see what everybody's up to. Are you having lunch today? Are you just starting your day? You just ending your day? You're not doing shit? You walking dogs? You doing art? You getting ready to go to a meeting? You're coming from a meeting? What are you doing? Let me know. Let's get into it. I'll put up the brand, and we'll get into the BF Live Chat Family Check-In. Let me know what you're doing, y'all. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, let's get into it the way we do it on the Chat Family Check-In, BF Live, midday, whatever time it is your way, worldwide. Here we go. Live Ween's checking in. I'm one say we gonna do it. Come on, Live Ween. I imagine you might be in the middle of picking up some dogs or something. How you doing today, buddy? I was letting everybody know that I currently had no internet. I had to go outside on my phone, Bobby, on my 4G, barely a 5G around here where I got it spotty. And I was kind of letting people know in the chat. I'm like, shit, this was like, it was like 11:57, like 3 minutes before I had to go on air. I still didn't have internet, Bobby Nick. So
really,
yeah, that's how close it's been. That's how close it's been today. Hey, Live Ween from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, BF. Okay, standing by. She saw the message, and right after that, internet came back. Comedian Tay Boogie's checking in. He said, "Hey, just found this channel. Can I watch what you got?" LOL. What's up, buddy? Tay Boogie, how you doing, my friend? Happy Tuesday, buddy. Space Chief 75 second in. Hey, everybody. Got an awesome idea for BF I'm working on, and I hope you like it. All right, man. Fingers crossed, bro. I imagine I will. Psych is checking in, the bro, you know. Bones up, buddy. I checked in with the chat last night. Like I said, I went to, I think I mentioned to you guys, I was going to go see that Cheap Trick and Heart tour came around my way last night, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
So I went and saw it. It wasn't bad. I'll show you a little video from it. Yeah. Wow. Like I said, I don't know if your choppiness is mine or yours, but you are kind of choppy. So I'm just making you aware of that. That's all.
Okay. Well, let's ask the chat. Am I choppy right now, guys?
Yeah, ask the chat. Yeah, let us know who's choppy. If it's my internet causing him to be choppy, or if he's choppy on his own, I don't know. Hi, everyone in advance from Tay Boogie. Yes. Hey, Tay from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Space Chief from Tiffany. Hey, Psych from Tiffany. Ladies, I send nipple rubs. Fellas, what up, gang? Come on. Yeah, boy. Sean Riggles checking in. So, who all saw the guy jerking off at the gas station with a gas pump up his ass today? I think I passed by that video, and I didn't even watch the whole thing, bro. I saw. Did you see any of that, Bobby? Did you pass by that video? I think you're straight.
I did. I actually seen it last night for the first time. I was like,
well, I kind of, as soon as I got the idea of what was going on, I'm like, I seen a dude with his pants down with the hose in a weird place, and I'm starting to see side ass cheek, and I'm like, I seen enough. I know what this guy's doing. This guy's jerking off at a gas pump. So I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I did pass by it in my feed. Hey, Tiffany from Space G75. R.I.P. Gearbox.
I'll admittedly tell you right now, I watched it like 5 times over again. You know, I just had to see what this guy was actually doing.
Yeah, I kind of put it all together, and I didn't feel the need to watch it to understand it. There you go. Hey, Sean from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Hack Ride from Tiffany. I like Sean. Let's see. Tiff getting the love from Hack Ride. Let's see. Thank you for the corn song. Just a list of my failures this morning, BF. He. Okay. Gearbox. Yeah, what is it? R.I.P. Gearbox. You crazy. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Replayable. Let's go. That's right. We'll be doing that tomorrow night. Well, wait a minute. R.I.P. Hack Ride. R.I.P. Hack Ride in the Levy-verse. What is this? Your resume of all field. I also pre-came in a girl once. Do you want her number to be up? No, we don't need any of that. Let's see. Come on. Don't be self-defecating today. Hey, Live Ween, what's up? Swipe right on Ronald, says Live Ween. Yay, a show that still exists. Catch 22 special tonight. The replaying of the Wah and the DJ Electra show with some fun edits. So there you go. I was going to ask if you guys were live tonight because I didn't see any listing on the page. So there you go. That's the update. Show that still exists, Catch 22. It'll be a special replaying of Wah and Electra with some fun edits. So check that out because Wah is always fun. Q Whistling, what's up? Yay, Tay Boogie says, what's up? What's up?
Talking about Wah, when I was, Hack Ride took me on a tour of Venice Beach, and he met up with Wah for the first time ever.
Oh, did he?
But this thing that sucks is that it was just in a StreamYard that it's not recorded.
Wow.
So there's no evidence of it. It's only me and him know. Electra was supposed to be there, but she dipped out for a second in the StreamYard, and then when she came back in, it was all over.
Wow, that's too bad. I know she's supposed to be one of her mods. Let's see Arthur James checking in again. What's up, Arthur James? How you doing? Saying what happening? Surfer and purge. Oh,
yeah,
Kerfer and purge. He's saying coffee and pods.
Yeah, right.
Kerfer and purge.
You know what else I got to see? I got to see, like, he was filming a drum circle. I guess it's like a bunch of hippies who hang around on the beach in a circle. They're banging on drums, and it's just.
Did any of them have the upside down bucket drum, or did they all have like legit drums too?
I honestly don't remember. But
I'm just saying I see that a lot when I go in the city or I go to some of these sport and concert events. You always see the brothers on the corner with the bucket, and they got some good sounds coming out of those things, man. And they like lift the bucket up and down to get some bass out of it and stuff. They can make some good shit. Howdy, folks, from Arthur James. I'm happy to see you every day here, Arthur James, a new friend. Let's see. Donkey Kongington says, "Oh, come on, my thing's going slow." He says, "God damn it." He says, I got to repent, y'all. I watched 2 hours of The Onion this morning, and I enjoyed it. That's okay. That's okay, Donkey. Like I said, I got a little thing because, Onion had some stuff to say about replayable, so it's in the back of my mind. That's all. Let's say, hey, Arthur from Tiffany, Washington. Hey, Donkey from Tiffany, Washington. Cheers, BF from Donkey Kongington. And cheers, Bobby Nick from Donkey.
Cheers.
Howdy, Bobby Nick and DK. Hey, Bobby Nick from Tiffany, Washington. What's up, fam? BK is checking in. How you doing, brother? Happy Tuesday, man. I hope your week is starting off well. Second day of the week. Tiffany, Washington. Hey, cheers. Hey, Brian from Tiffany, Washington. Hack Ride says, you both look good to us. It's the mass corneal injection from the sun be fucking things up. That's what I think, Hack Ride, too. When, like, Bobby's having problems, this one's having problems, we're all having problems. Yeah, the man ain't telling us about the mass corneal ejection. That's right. Yeah, the sun has been very active recently, which has affected the Aurora Borealis and all that shit. There you go. Hack Ride. Got the emojis going up there. Donkey Kong and Tay Boogie, cheers. It's the Dina Marie checking in. Just procrastinating. LOL. What's good? We'll be here till 3 o'clock East or so. So how you doing, Dina? Thanks for checking in. Brian Clauder, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Sean Riggle says, Tokay smoked a bunch of Northern Lights and messed up the internet. That could probably be part of it too. Let's see.
It could be. That fucking guy.
Hey. I know my internet's still slow. These comments aren't changing fast, Bobby. Let's see. Wow. It won't even click off of that one. Yeah, I'm having fun with the internet here today, boy. There we go. Now shit's changing. This is just going to be the show today, I guess. Hey, Dina.
Well, I got to tell you, Bobby Friend, my browser was really slowing down, so that's why I reset it this morning before I came in here. Now I got to log back into everything, though. Fuck. But it's a price you pay to reset. But I don't know. So far, so good. It seems to be working better than.
I must say that maybe it's just a day, but all the years I've been podcasting with you, I've never had this issue with you. You've always had pretty reliable internet. No, we've never had issues breaking up with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the chat says I'm good, so I don't know. Maybe it is on your end. You're not hearing me well, especially if you can't pull up the comments properly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of why I asked it like that. Carlos, say like the comments won't come up fast. Don't retweet Husey. He's not right. he's not the right Irish. What's up? What's up, Carlos? We were having a little fun because Husey got a zinger in on Carlos on X, and I went roasted. And so Carlos told me to shut up. So we were having fun just before the show. How you doing, Carlos? Good to see you. Mrs. Ween and I managed to get the new house with our initial offer. Got rained out today, so I'm playing guitar all day. You say you got it already? You know, bro. Mrs. Ween and I managed to get the new house. Fuck yeah, bro. You can't just like glaze over that. You can't. Oh, and by the way, I'm playing a guitar. You were wishing yesterday. You said you were putting the contract in on your dream home, and now you're telling me you got it. Congratulations. There's a congrats from Tiffany Washington coming in if they'll come up on my internet. Bobby Nick, not impressed with Cheap Trick tickets. Hey, wait a minute. I'm BF. Bobby Nick, he might not be impressed that I went to Cheap Trick. I don't know. Are you not the biggest Cheap Trick fan, Bobby Nick? You're like, they're a game.
Honestly, I know a handful of songs of theirs, but I'm not the biggest Cheap Trick fan. But yeah, I remember the first one I heard was what was it? Can't help falling in love or whatever from like the 80s. I think it was the late 80s. And then I went back, and their older stuff was better, I think.
It is me, my friend, because they're saying I have not noticed Bobby Nick being choppy. Nothing is choppy, but yet when I'm listening to you, I'm getting chop on this end. So as long as y'all getting it okay, just keep us up to date. But it's a little choppy for me here in Bobby Nick. Sounds good on this end, not seeing choppiness. Good. Yeah, you're like audio is choppy for me, but I know it's because of my barely there internet. Here we go. Tiffany Washington. Hey, Carlos. Bobby sounds good. I'm not sure which one, but okay. What up, BF from Byron Granger? Don't be a stranger, Byron Granger. How you doing, brother? I got the spotty internet today. It literally wasn't working 3 minutes before the show started. So, but it's only kind of on my end. They're saying it's coming out good for you. So good day. Yeah. Good. I'm glad to know that. Carlos Danger. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany from Dina Marie. We all have the same Twitter feed. Okay, whatever. Carlos is just coming in and participating, so I would figure I would let everybody know. Not everybody's a Twitter X-fiend and got their faces in their phone all the time. Hey, Brian from Tiffany Washington. Carlos, Byron, cheers. Let's see. Brian says, sorry I lied to you, Hack Ride. I'm actually a dude. That's jury's still out on that one. It's okay as long as you tuck. That's right. Got to get a good tuck on. Donkey says, I'm frying chicken and the shit smells good. That's all right. There you go. Buckshot Kids checking in saying, hello, BF. Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, Buckshot. How's it going?
All right. What we got there? Buckshot checking in. Let's see. The chats are coming up a little faster, so maybe there's hope yet my connection will get faster. Wow. You aren't allowed to tell us that without faxing. Hello, Stream Elements from Buckshot. Hey, Buckshot from Tiffany Washington. Buckshot's giving the love back. Buckshot's giving the love to Live Ween and Donkey Kongington. Stream Elements Bot. How you doing there, Stream Elements Bot? Running my link tree. Terry Nee, come on. It's Bobby Nick Day. Bobby Nick Day, says Terry Nee. What's up, brother? Happy Tuesday. And, of course, the Bobby Nick's avocado farm is checking in saying avocados over onions. Greater than onions? I don't know. I don't know. Bobby Nick grows it all up there at Bobby Nick's Canadian Avocado Farm. What up, Buckshot Kid? Hey, Terry Nee from Tiffany Washington. BK, what up, gang? Hey, Avocado Farm from Tiffany Washington. It's the high frequency being affected. Yeah, we all being affected. Bobby Nick is good. Very good. Thanks for that update. I know. I figure it was on me. Donkey, what up? Congratulations, says Tay Boogie. Cut of the Jib is checking in. Here's how to fix the issue, Bobby Fran. Refresh on your end and may be out for about a minute and then pop back in. Your comments should be good. It might work, Jib, but yeah, if the internet is recovered. Let's see. Hey, Cut of the Jib. Hey, Mrs. Washington and Electra. BF forgot to clear his cache. It's the freaking internet, you knucklehead. I think it's the AIDS hack ride. Well, it could be that. I don't know. Hey, howdy, Clutter from Live Ween. Jib, it's Washington Fry. Gotcha. Okay. Hey, Hack Ride. Thank you, Hack Ride. Cheers, Buckshot from Donkey Kongington. Buckshot and Tiff getting the love from Hack Ride. Howdy, Jib from Live Ween. And Cut of the Jib says, hey, Ween, thanks for the kind email brother. And with that, Bobby Nick, for now, we'll check back in as always that we do. But that was the opening chat family check-in here on BF Live. And Hack Ride says, usually if you just turn off the power real quick and then turn it back on, that fixes it, BF. Yeah, you're a regular geek squad over there, Hack Ride. Thank you very much, though. Here you go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Come on, let's keep it going, yo. All right. Hope I'm going to reinstall Windows, says Live Wing.
Windows, yeah.
I got all the tech advice coming in, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's one of them days. There you go. It's that damn Windows XP. All right, Bobby Nick. Well, we're all caught up with the chat family check-in. I do like to do like the BF Live not so serious news here. You know where to get all the serious news, but other things go on than the most serious stuff. And that's what I like to do here on the BF Live not so serious news. Right after I check in with Jerry Lehane, who says, Jake and I were on the Opie show last night. We're very good, Jerry Lehane. I thought I saw some of that going around on Twitter X. Congratulations, brother. Well, why don't we do what we do here and let's get into it. And let's do the BF Live not so serious news. Let's go. That's right. That's what we're going to do now. Let's get into our first story in the BF Live not so serious news. Bobby Nick. And let's see if my screen share comes up. Internet cooperating. In my first story, it says most of the 15 million bees contained after a bee-laden truck crashes. Bobby Nick, look at this. A truck full of bees. 15 million of them.
Damn.
So I'll read the story about this. It says it's in Clinton, Maine. A tractor trailer hauling about 15 million honeybees to be used to pollinate blueberry fields crashed and overturned on Interstate 95, officials said. The driver was taken to the hospital as a precaution Thursday night while first responders worked to ensure the safety of the bees that were in the hive strapped in the trailer, which landed on its side, officials said. The bees were mostly contained, and the goal was to save them, says Shannon Moss, a state police spokesperson. First responders didn't realize the cargo was bees until firefighters went down an embankment checking for leaking fluids, said Fire Chief Travis Leary. They learned the hard way, Bobby Nick. They got stung.
Oh, yeah.
So it says, the guys did get stung on a regular basis. Everyone got stung at least a couple times, said Larry, who suffered several bee stings. The temperature in the 40s might have kept the bees from getting rowdier during the several hours it took for the truck to get upright and removed by a tow truck. A beekeeper was summoned to corral the bees, he added. A truckload of bees was headed to Washington County, which is the center of the state's wild blueberry industry. Bees are routinely trucked into the region to pollinate blueberry barrens each spring. Now, I guess I didn't realize this, Bobby Nick, that so much trucking of bees was going on. Were you kind of aware of this going on?
Just the other day, American Cupcake said something about him trucking some bees.
Oh, that's right.
So
He did. I think he did have a similar.
I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think that that's how they did it, but I guess they got to get bees from.
I thought that they. I didn't know so much effort was made. I thought they would just eventually find their way, but let's see, Bobby Nick. I don't know. It might matter if it might not work, but let's try again. It might just be my internet anyway. But if you mind if I do step out and I'll refresh real quick just to see if it works.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna do it real quick. Here we go. Come on.
All right, he'll be back. He'll be back, folks. Give him a minute. It's all good in the hood.
And I'm back. Come on.
Oh shit, that was a quick one.
That didn't take too long, did it?
No.
Oh.
Any you notice anything different?
No, you still sound choppy to me, but as long as it's good for everybody,
Shit.
I know it's just the day I'm having. Hey, now, Jerry.
Well, you know, I heard there's something else you could do. Just go to your go to your C drive and delete the Windows folder.
Yeah, that'll work. I'll just do that. There you go.
Then you won't have no problems with the fucking computer anymore because it won't work at all.
Have you blown on the back of the computer? The Nintendo fix. Yeah, we know that one. No. Maybe not the back of the Nintendo fix. That wasn't his name. Hello, Matt666 and Bones Up, buddy. What's up? How you doing today? Good to see you, Matt. Bones Up. Hey, Ween from Jerry Lahane. Men holding hands. Men holding hands, Matt. There's you getting the love. Tay Boogie says he wrecked the truck on purpose. Jerry Lahane says, I always save the B's, BSCs, and double D's. B's, C's, and double D's. It's the lovely Sunday Jenna checking in. How you doing, Sunday Jenna? The lovely Jenna. Trust you do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What's say?
Hi, Joe. How are you doing, Joe?
Hello, Joe. I said hello. Oh man, they were lucky it was only in the 40s. Yeah, donkey. That's what they said because I guess if it would have been warm, them suckers would have been just going. But I know that cold kind of keeps them limited. Hey, Yang from Kahuna. There it is from the big Kahuna. Kahuna and I. They freshen up. Hey, BF and Bobby from the lovely Sunday Jenna. Hey, Kahuna from the big Kahuna. R.I.P. StreamYard. BF, it's time we make that change. I'm gonna make the change for once in my life. What's up? Great sounding both here. There you go, Jerry. Thank you, buddy. Sunday from Tiffany, Washington. Nothing changed. You still look bad, but the same. You bastard. I see what you did there. That's just the way Bobby Nick speaks. Howdy, Jenna from Live Ween. Hey, Matt from Tiffany, Washington.
Oh, hey, guys. How you doing?
Pretty good. Let's see. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Ween. Hey, Mrs. Tiffany. Evie Mook streams in 4K, which means much more stability at 1080. Another reason, what's this? Another reason we did no catch 22. We are done with StreamYard and are learning EV MOOCs and Streamlabs. Do it, BF. I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I gotta say, I use EV MOOCs for my music show, and much higher quality video and audio.
Yeah. I don't know what good any of it does if my internet problem is on this end, which it was this morning. If that is the actual problem, but
well, that's true.
And I'm not big in streaming in 4K anyway. I do 720 to keep have the best balance of picture quality and allowing the signal to travel a little more freely, a little more easily. But who needs to see this in 4K and full 1080p? I ain't looking to do that shit. So I don't know if that's what you need, or maybe that's good for your filter game or whatever you do. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Bees don't fly in the kitchen. Bees don't fly at night. Bees don't fly at night, but the freaks come out at night. Live Ween says Buffalo Bobby Jackson. I'm going to make that change. Make that change, Live Ween. Gotta make that change. Can you do Human Nature karaoke? Why would you ask me that, Ween? Why would you ask me that, Ween? Okay, let's do my second story in the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. This is kind of a troll thing. So maybe a lot of people will get a little joy out of this one. It says, man ordered to hide his boat has a vessel painted on his new fence, Bobby Nick. So this is one of those community homeowner organizations that said this guy cannot have his boat in his driveway, HOA, because it's unsightly or whatever. So look what my dude did to troll him. He had his boat painted on his gate. That what you're seeing right there is a painting on a wooden slatted gate, brother.
What?
Yes. That is not a boat. I'll read the article to you. It says, a California man ordered by his city to conceal the boat parked in his driveway with a fence hired his artist neighbor to paint a photorealistic image of the vessel in an act of rebellious compliance. Etienne Constable said the boat he uses for fishing was regularly parked in his seaside driveway for about 4 years before he received a letter from the city informing him of a municipal code requiring boats and trailers to be screened on the side and front by a 6-foot high fence. Constable said his initial reaction to the letter was anger, but he then spoke to his neighbor, mural artist Hanif Pani, and arrived at a creative solution. Constable had a fence installed to block his driveway, and Pani, who creates art under the name Hanif Wonder, painted a photorealistic image of the boat and the rest of his driveway on the road-facing side of the fence. We kind of hit the sweet spot between following the rules and making an elegant statement to the contrary, Constable told the Washington Post. Pani, who described the project as an attempt to create an illusion, posted photos of the finished work on social media where they quickly went viral. It goes on to say, I'm all in favor of generating a discussion and making people smile, Constable told KSBW-TV. The reaction is extremely more than we ever expected, and we're both just tickled about it. The project earned fans, including Nick Borges, Seaside's acting city manager, who called Constable to compliment him on the creative solution. Borges said that he had seen the photos on social media before he realized they were from a local home. I thought, wow, that's pretty creative, and I laughed at it. So we get the idea. He painted a thing on it. Let's look at it now. Let's see how it plays in the neighborhood.
Seaside man getting a lot of attention for what he did to
That looks cool, even bigger. That looks cool as shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Trolling the HOA. I like that.
Comply with an order from the city. City told him to get his boat out from public view. So he built a fence, only to have his neighbor, who's an artist, paint a photorealistic version of the boat on the fence. Now, pictures of the boat have gone viral online. The boat owner says the mural looks terrific.
Not a rule breaker, but I am like to make a political statement as necessary, and as well as a humorous statement and a creative statement. So I'm all in favor of generating discussion and making people smile. And the reaction is extremely more than we ever expected, and we're both just tickled about it. It's pretty cool.
I'm a big proponent for public art in spaces. I love creating public art in spaces, and I think it engages people in ways that reaching out and having conversations doesn't sometimes, or if you're not there, it just kind of inspires conversation.
Gotta say, the artist nailed it. Says other homeowners who got similar letters have already reached out to him for murals at their homes.
And there you go. I thought that was a pretty creative way to kind of, like I said, send an elegant message, Bobby Nick.
Right, yeah. To tell you, get that unsightly shit out of your yard. And fucking troll them. I think that's awesome.
and especially after it had been so long. Like he said, he had done it for 4 years. Like it'd be one thing if he just moved in and he didn't get it and they just kind of got on him right away. But you go 4 years kind of living your life year to year, and then all of a sudden it's a problem. So Hack Ride's got me some technical information. He says, no, Bobby, it means that the bandwidth is larger. You go down to 720 to increase bandwidth, but having 4K bandwidth means you could do 1080 easy. That just means you can put better music in. And he goes on to say how StreamYard is not built for audio, that it's the main problem. It's built for office meetings in COVID. Thank you for the technical update there, Mr. Hack Rider. I like him. We should spray paint primitive stick figure dongs all over it also. There you go. That's pretty good. In before someone drives through the fake driveway. Oh, like the old Looney Tunes things, right? When they used to paint the tunnel and then they would run into it. Kind of like that. There goes something playing. Got something decided I want to play in the back by itself. All right, let's see. I need his painter. Yes, that was a good mural artist. Thanks, Hack Ride, for the info. Though I'm too soon to do a show, good to avoid pitfalls. It's all about compression algorithms, baby. Yeah, I got to get the compression up. It reminds me of an old man in the hood that never finished building his dream boat, says Jerry Lehane about that story. I thought that was a good troll back, but I got some more stories for you in the BF Live Not So Serious News. And this one's going to have a little information in it because I got a peeve about this one. This one says, And anybody that grills or has been around people that grilling, it says a Wisconsin man swallows the wire grill brush bristle, and he could have died, Bobby Nick. So I am against grill brushes in general. I think if you clean your charcoal grill, do it, just scrape it off. Scrape it off with your spatula, get a scraper, but never ever use these brass bristle brushes. Say that 10 times fast as I can. It says, Kenosha, Wisconsin. A popular grilling accessory sent a Kenosha man to the emergency room. Now he's warning others about the dangers of a product that could have killed him. Even after 8 days in the hospital, it's impossible to keep Wayne Ramczyk away from his barbecue. I love grilling, Ramczyk told Contact 6 while grilling Cajun brats. The food tastes so good on the grill. Neighbors can spot him outside, tongs in hand, no matter the season. In the wintertime, I've had a foot of snow and I'm brushing it off the grill, said Ramczyk. This spring, Ramczyk is doing one thing differently. He made the change after a life-threatening, make that change. After a life-threatening, literally gut-wrenching event that began at his grill. It began with a week of stomach pain. After the pain got worse and Ramczyk spiked a fever of 102 degrees, he checked into Frodo South Hospital in February. A few days later, he underwent surgery. Surgeon Majed Jandali went looking for the source of Ramczyk's pain, and he found it in his small intestines. I grabbed it with an instrument, and it came out, Jandy said. It was 1 inch long, thinner than a needle, and pierced through the side of his intestines. And look, there you can see a picture, a magnified picture of the actual brass bristle from grill brushes. Don't ever use these grill brushes because the brass things come out, they stick to the grease, they end up in your food, and they could end up in your small intestine. So this is a more you know from BF. F those brass bristle brushes. Throw them in the garbage. They ain't worth shit. The surgeon had one question for Ramczyk after surgery. Do you grill? I said, yeah, I grill a lot. And that's when he said they removed a bristle, said Ramczyk. One bristle was causing all that hell. It was a bristle from a wire grill brush that broke off, stuck to a grate, and ended up in Ramczyk's steak. Ramczyk says until February, he used a wire brush to clean his grill. Even when used properly, the bristles can break off and become lodged in food. Ramczyk had no idea he swallowed one. The bristle was inside his body for 2 weeks. So there you go. I think we've made the point of that story. So there's the actual needle. So if anybody grills out there, if you know somebody, get these damn brass brushes away from these people. Imagine that, Bobby Nick, having that little wire in there just poking in your soul and don't even know it.
Yeah, that's insane, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
Let's see if anybody has some comments about any of this. I like to go back and forth. You need his painter. We got that one. We got that one. Let's see. BF versus Chris Abel's Harry Potter book contest, type 1. If you agree, gang. Good morning, Space Nerd. Checking in. Hello, Space Nerd. Are you about to go into a meeting? Are you coming from a meeting? What are you doing? Come on, bring that positivity. We'll give you some, and you have a great day. Jerry Lahane, you do that Southern accent a little too well. Are you one of them Southerners, Jerry Lee Hain? Well, don't you just worry about that, I reckon, Jerry Lee Hain. Hey, Space Nerd from Tiffany, Washington. There's my link tree if you want to check out my socials. Hey, Tiffany from Space Nerd. Howdy, Space Nerd. I did not see live chat at all last night, in the live chat at all. Let's see. That is okay. It was fun watching you play. Fun chat last night. You're working hard. Come on now, we're working hard. All right. Well, listen to some of BF Live stories, because I got at least one more story, and this one's up for debate. We're going to have a good time discussing this one, because this is like, should this person have done this thing? And it was kind of talked about, discussed on Reddit, so a lot of people have an opinion about this one. This is a story about man named Jade, poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. No, not that one. This one it says a Reddit drama about a Disney trip by grandma and kids. Oh, let me see what's refreshing on me. By grandma and kid goes viral as she refuses to apologize to the family. The woman said her daughter-in-law began crying when she learned her children went to a Disney park without her, Bobby Nick. So let's read this little scenario, and we'll get into this a little bit. And I want to see what other people think if this grandmother really did a bad thing. It says, a grandmother who took her children to Walt Disney World for their first visit when she was unexpectedly forced to babysit the kids for multiple days did nothing wrong and was right not to apologize to her daughter-in-law, said social media users as well as a family therapist. Reddit user SimpleBand9096 revealed the situation in the AITA, which is Am I the A-hole subreddit, in a post on Thursday, March 7th, asking, am I the a-hole for taking my grandchildren to Disney for the first time without their mother and refusing to apologize when confronted about it? So what do you think about that on the surface, Bobby Nick? This grandmother was asked to watch her kids. She really didn't want to do it, but she ends up taking them to Disney World for like their first experience without their parents. Do you think that that was a bad thing and that she should apologize for that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Interesting quandary, isn't it? Well, while you ponder that, let me read a little more to it because it is a kind of an in-depth story. It says, in the post, the woman said her son asked her to make a Reddit account and share the story because he claims, but my normal meter is skewed and the internet is going to tell me she's wrong, she wrote. She said, I recently babysat my grandchildren, 5 and 4, for a period of 4 nights and 5 days. So my son and his wife could attend a wedding in Mexico and spend a few days on vacation. Initially, the woman said she did not want to babysit her grandchildren for that long of a period and told her son and daughter-in-law she was not comfortable doing so. It seemed like a long time to watch kids, and she has point blank told me that the woman's family is more important than the man's, apparently, in a marriage, Bobby Nick, that's kind of a weird, ignorant thing to say. She says, so I was irritated. I was being asked to babysit the kids, yet the daughter-in-law's mother was not asked, the woman wrote. She goes on to say that Simply Band 9096, the grandmother, she changed her mind and she agreed to babysit the kids after the son became very emotional, which means he probably had a hissy fit. So she shared, even so, she shared that, even so, she felt that they were being manipulative. So you flash ahead to the babysitting period time now, Bobby Nick. While the kids were with her, the grandmother said she was invited to a birthday party at Epcot, one of the 4 main theme parks at the Walt Disney World Resort, and wanted to go. It didn't even occur to me to run it by my son or daughter-in-law, as I had the kids for an extended period of time, and obviously they knew they would be doing wherever I would go, she said. It says, in the past, the woman's daughter-in-law said she planned on taking the kids on a multi-day trip to Walt Disney World, but never made me aware that this was like a super special thing. So she's claiming the daughter-in-law, said she was going to go, but it didn't act like it was a big deal breaker. It says, added the woman on Reddit, also, it was Epcot. It's not like I took them to the Magic Kingdom and they had some magical moment of seeing their favorite character. In follow-up comments, she said that she lives about 2 hours away from the park, and they didn't even need to stay overnight, Bobby Nick. So this is literally a grandma who was stuck with her kids, 4 and 5, gets invited to Epcot, takes them on a day trip, hangs out, whatever, Epcot, goes back home. And yet the son and the daughter-in-law seem to think that they've been robbed of some great memory with their children. So that's the whole debate here. And I see some people commenting, so you can let me know in the chat, do you think like this that this mother-in-law was the a-hole in this, or that she did anything wrong and that she should apologize? Because like the son and the daughter-in-law are also like demanding apologies. So this became quite hot on Reddit. So I was just kind of curious what everybody here thinks. It says the grandmother says, my son feels like Reddit is going to show me the error of my ways. Speaking to Fox News Digital, the grandmother said she felt good about the resulting responses to her post. I know my son read all the comments and is feeling pretty embarrassed right now, she said, because Reddit come up on the side of that grandma shouldn't have to apologize and that she really didn't do anything wrong. So that's kind of that story. So that was kind of my last story. But let's talk about that one.
Yeah, I think, knowing the full details, she's not the asshole.
Now, it does claim they talked to the therapist, and the therapist said that the daughter-in-law shouldn't put so much like value in this. She should be happy that her kids had a good experience. But they also cited that you can tell by some of the wording in there that there was a previous like dynamic between the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law, right. The mother and the daughter-in-law, the grandmother. So let's see some of these comments in here. Let's see what everybody's saying. Play, where am I at? Space Nerd getting a love. Space Chief 75 says, I'd be grateful that she took them to something like that as long as the kids enjoyed it. Right. She could have took them to a poker game. She could have took them to a bar, or she could have took them to any kind of a nefarious thing or anything much worse than that. Sean Rickles says they're 4 and 5 years old. They're not going to remember a damn thing anyway. I was thinking that one too, Sean Rigg. I'm like 4 or 5, and it's Epcot. They're going to have like a very scarce, if they're even lucky when they get older, memory of their grandmother taking them there. It was more about the dynamic between the grandmother, the mother-in-law, and the daughter-in-law, obviously. Right. Grandma was not the asshole, according to our friend Tiffany Washington. Thanks for checking in. She is watching them to bed. That's right. There you go. Space Nerd says, hey, you don't stick them with me. The mother-in-law was reluctant to even take them, but she acquiesced. She did it. And now they have a problem with what she did while they were gone. Yeah. So that's the whole thing. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have everything go your way in life. Let's see. Donkey says, live ween. I couldn't see Space Nerd in the last chat last night. Got all bummed out when I realized she must have blocked me. Then I looked at her account. No blocking going on. Son and daughter need to smoke a joint and chill. There you go. That's the solution to that one right there. Space Nerd says, Donkey Content, I was yelling at you because I knew you were somewhere. Team Grandma, says Sean Riggle. Thank you for checking in. AKA Team Grandma. You gotta love the grandma. Yeah. And like she said, she took him to Epcot. You know, that isn't the most like poppin' kind of character-oriented places. You might see him there, but it isn't like the quintessential experience. DKA, Stoner Dome, accidental blocks are hazard. We got that. Let's see. Regardless, grandma life don't stop just cause she got the grandkid. That's right. She's like, I raise my kids. I do what the hell I want with these grandkids. Y'all don't tell me shit. That's what's like. Grandma world. Grandma world, grandma world. All right, Bobby Nick. Well, everybody checked in on that one. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. The son is a pussy, and the wife is, I'm going to say, a bitch. Even though I can't see the sex of that little emoji, I'm assuming that's what you meant. Grandma world order. All right, y'all. Well, hopefully I had fun debating that and enjoying those little items because that was BF Live, not so serious news. So let's get on to some other fun here on this fun-ass Tuesday. Come on, let's get on some other shit. Let's go. Yeah. Going on my little checklist here. All right, I'm Tay Boogie. You know, I got that video, bro. Why don't I do that now while you're in the chat? We can have some fun with this. Because I know a lot of people are on all different sides of this. So let's see. Thank you. Tay Boogie was nice enough to send me a little video. I'm going to play right here. Another debate. So we debated the grandma thing and taking it to Disney World. We see where everybody came up on that one. But this one's a little different. Everybody should have an opinion on this one too. So let me cue this one up right here. My slow ass internet. I want to run this video that my friend Tay Boogie sent me. It's a pretty fun topic. And a lot of people should relate to it. And we'll see what everybody thinks about it. So let's do this, Tay Boogie. While you're here. That's right. What's he saying? Come on. See high school diploma as son and wife. All right, here you go. Here we go. Let's play this. Watch this video. This is called High School Diploma versus GED. This is compliments of my friend Tay Boogie. Let's watch this and let me make sure I got the video. Here we go. The audio.
All right. Tell me how you feel about GED versus high school diploma.
Fucking stupid.
What is stupid, GED or high school diploma?
A GED.
So, what is that in your hand, sir?
A high school diploma.
So, you think you're better than people because you have it?
I'm smarter, more intelligent. They get their shit. How they get theirs? Bubbling answers. They don't do essays. They don't write big reports about African Americans or Christopher Columbus.
I mean, they do essays on GED. They got to do an essay.
What, a paragraph?
No, not really.
I wrote 3 pages for mine. 3 pages.
So this guy is debating whether a GED is or a high school diploma. What's better? What's worse?
So what is a GED?
About something important. A GED is a ghetto education. From the ghetto education.
A ghetto education.
That's what a GED stands to you. A ghetto education department.
Exactly what a GED is.
The ghetto education
it's
department.
It's nothing more, nothing less.
That's crazy.
They can't even get a good job.
That's crazy.
Why do you?
All right, now here's part 2. This is Tay's response.
Earlier today, there was a controversy of
All right, so So that was the first part. The brother was saying, man, he said that's just a ghetto education department diploma. Now this is Tay Boogie's retort. Check it out.
GEDs versus high school diplomas. Sir, what do you have?
Man, I got a GED, son. Like, I don't know about all that high school diploma shit. Now, I mean, like, that's just for the birds. You mean to tell me all day you want to sit in the goddamn class for 4 years of your goddamn life trying to achieve shit, but I did in only about 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
So did you actually go to a classroom or did you do it online?
Yo, like, I was in the building and I was in there studying them papers, getting that guala. Like, they gave me my papers. I'm certified. I can pull my shit out too.
Do they give grades or numbers in GED classes?
How you know your score in high school though?
Right.
You don't know your score. I got my score right here.
Right there.
Can you see that? Numbers. That's right. I get it. Ooh, kill him.
There you go. Let's take my friend Tay Boogie. That's the debate. Ghetto education diploma or high school diploma? What's better? What's worse? Is there any difference? That was a fun debate, so I'll be curious to see, Bobby Nick. You care to divulge your level of education? I'm going to give up mine.
Well, I didn't even get to grade 12. I my last grade that I completed was grade 9. I did a little bit of grade 10.
All right.
But that's it.
All right. Well, I'm Team GED too. I'm like Tay Boogie. I'm Team GED. I made it to 10, Bobby Nick, but then my family situation changed. I ended up kind of living with someone else and and school ended weird for me. But I did go back. My wife, when I got together with her early on, she encouraged me to go back and get my GED. If it wasn't for her pushing me, I might not have ever done it, Bobby Nick. But I'm definitely Team GED. It was like, yeah, when I saw it, I'm like, I can go in here and just take this test and be all educated up. But yeah, it was good. And I would say back in my day, the level of education was, I think, much higher than it seems to be today. I mean, we had to learn, world history, U.S. history, all the social sciences and stuff like that, social studies. So, I feel pretty good about my education level. Let's see where everybody's at. Sorry, I'm always 5 minutes slow. Space Nerd says GED or regular education diploma. Kids need different ways to show learning. And that's what we've learned over the years. Everybody had to conform to the public school system and the norms and all. But as time has progressed, we've seen that there's other ways of evaluating wisdom or education, if you will. Michael J. Fox never graduated high school and his ass went back to the future. There you go. There you go. LMFAO, what's up? Team GED. Tay Boogie, what's up? Tay Boogie killed it. Jerry Lahane says, Bill Gates didn't graduate. Another good point. Very good example right there. Yeah, which is why people are making that whole connection with him to money isn't necessarily knowledge with all his philanthropical things and his involvement in medical issues, if you will. Like just because he has a lot of money, it doesn't mean he's well versed in these things, but money buys access, as we know. I quit my AP classes in the 12th grade and went and got my good enough diploma. Hell yeah, Team GED. Team GED's in the house, Tay Boogie. Donkey Kongington, grade 12. What a hoser. Yeah, hoser. I have 3 degrees. You could have earned a GED and do the same thing. Not everyone has the same path. Good job to those who have. There you go. She's encouraging you. There you go. I got my diploma, says Tiffany Washington. There's a full version. I had to cut it for post sake. I think you edited that just right, brother. You gave us just the right hits of my boys got the ghetto education department diploma, or we got the regular high school diploma. I love the debate and I love the fun and I loved your retort, man. You made sense. Like, I got my grades. Would you know what you did in school? I got a number right here. I can go pull my shit up right now too. So I was feeling that. Let's see. Jerry says, internet guys like you make waves in society, curing the misery of others. That's right, Tay Boogie. My mom got her GED when I was a little kid, and then she became a nurse. That's what's up. That's what's up. I think we've learned more, and some of that snobbery went away, and the social shame about not finishing school. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old GED. Come on, Jetty Shepardini, get in here, man. I forgot to send you the link, brother. I said, sometimes you would be available. Haven't remembered to put you in the link team yet. What's up? Linktree's running.
You want me to send him the link?
Yeah, you can. Bill Gates wants to unalive us. Wait a minute. Unalive us all. Us all unalive. Hey, Jerry Shepardini. Well, maybe Jerry Shepardini will join us in a minute. I have a high school diploma and a degree in graphic design and multimedia, and a lot of guys I know with GEDs are way more successful than I am. And yeah, I think it's safe to say that there's some people that were maybe just good at testing, and maybe they didn't take in all the essence of everything they learned. They were just good at getting through that process. So it's all, like you said, it's all different levels, all different ways. Whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. I figured out college was going to be a waste of time for me, and I didn't need a diploma to do what I wanted to do. And I wish that, especially with the need for construction workers and contractors, that we find out not everybody is cut out for college and for the 4-year experience. I think there should be colleges for industrial arts, Bobby Nick, where you can go get a 4-year certificate in plumbing or whatever. Like these people have to go to trade schools now. It's like that. Academic schools a separate thing for college purposes. I think that you could have like equivalent trade things and be like college level or college worthy in the workforce.
Yeah, for sure.
I think those skills are just as warranted as academic skills. Baron,
Well, you know what?
What's
I
up,
have a
buddy?
lot of friends in
Uh-huh.
Alberta who took a trade in like welding or
Yeah.
pipe fitting or whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
They did not so much a lot of school, but they started off with high paying fucking jobs.
Yes,
You
there
know?
are some high-paying trades because there's such a need on some of these trades, like linemen and plumbers, electrician, and what have you, that they should be educating kids. I'd be identifying kids and saying, "Look, I'm not the academic guy. I'm a hands-on kind of person, whether it be a guy or a girl, whoever it is." And I don't think there's enough attention put on that as far as schooling and advancing once you become an adult. Like, how do you turn that into an occupation? How do you make that an occupation? In a more formal way, like college. I'm gonna let my baby bro know I posted this. He is going to crack up. Well, there you go, Tay Boogie. That's what's good. Hey, BF and Bobby. BF. Come on, Bobby. Represent Bobby. Oh, what's up, man? There you go. College degrees are also not beneficial unless you are doing a profession like medical or teaching, etc. Otherwise, we need people to enter trades and learn skills. Yes, and I think that should be more formalized as more of a kind of a accredited thing. Similar to college, if you will. The trades should be treated equally as important. Yes.
I also know people who have done 8 years in college.
Yep.
And still have trouble finding a fucking job.
Didn't do shit in their field, like she's saying, unless it's in a particular field where it kind of leads you to a particular occupation. If you just get some of those, more liberal arts degrees or those open-ended degrees, just a regular bachelor's degree, unless it's specialized in something, Bobby Nick. Like you said, some people go to school for all those years and they're no better off than some of the other people that you mentioned in the trade industry, right?
Yeah.
I imagine you could say some of those people in the trades are doing better than that person.
100%. 100%.
There you
And
go.
they don't owe hundreds of thousands of dollars for paying back the loans that they were given to go to college.
Yeah. So there's no one size fits all solution. We kind of, we understand that we're all individuals and it has to be whatever your strengths are. Hey, Bobby from Tiffany, Washington. Bobby says, and hey, Tiffany, Space Nerd says people in the trades often make more money than others. Electricians make $50 an hour. And there you go.
Damn right.
And they have to, and so they get to this point in schooling and they go, okay, well, there's nothing more for me on this traditional path that I've been on for 12 years now. Now you're telling me that that you're not accepting me in this college realm, or that my skills don't translate there, and they have to find other ways to monetize that, other training, or go to trade schools and all. And I think it should be more streamlined. I think they should rise to college levels and have those kind of programs too. Tay makes people laugh the blues away. That's what this is all about. Having friends and laughing the blues away, laughing the day away. Juggle at Jen's checking in saying, whoop, whoop. There you go. And Baroness Fahrenheit says, hey, BF and Bobby, Nick, and everyone. Hello. Hey, Juggle at Jen. Freak Pot from Tiffany, Washington. Comedian Tay Boogie says, I made that back in 2013 and got so... Hey, man, come away. I got so much negative feedback. We kept telling people it was an effing joke, so he ended up taking it down. I don't know, bro. I mean, what, a debate? Just you can't have an honest discussion about I thought it was funny, and I'm a GED owning fool. So, I mean, look, we're talking about real shit, and people are telling us we're on all different levels, and you realize not everything works for everybody. Hey, Baroness from Tiffany, Washington. As a teacher, it drove me crazy because counselors, parents, and districts insist Everyone should be college ready. No trades. That's right. You get all of these years. Everybody's on the same trajectory. And God forbid if you're a little different and your academics don't go the way that you've developed into, and now you got to find a way. They just kick you kind of out of that realm. You got to go trade school. You got to find your own way to do it. So yeah, they should be. I think you need the trades in there. Good show, Jen. Last night, freak. Hey, Tiffany from Baroness. What up, Tay and Tiff? Comedian Tay Boogie saying, Jug, what up? What up, Mom? Because the schools were pushing it. And that's what it is. Yeah, they only push. They want you to get up to those schools so then they can get you caught up in the whole loan program and then you're in debt, like Bobby Nick was stating, like some of his trade friends aren't in all that debt.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a benefit. Juggler Jen, thank you, Jerry. It was a pleasure for me as well. Bobby Nick gets it. Bobby Nick gets it. See, you get it.
Damn right.
Pick a career that you like and get excellent at it no matter what it is. Well, that's what I'm trying to do a little late in life. Come on. I kind of did what the family got me into, whatever the company business was. I used to be in the printing industry because my brother-in-law got me in that, and I used to run folding machines, make books and stuff like that. I did that for like 30-some years. I did that for a long time, and then I decided I wanted to do what was in my heart, not just what I wanted to do to make money, and that's why I'm here. But I also need to do that too. So come on, y'all. Thank you. Hey, Tay Boogie from Bybee. Donkey Kong just says, I always tested in the top 1% of standardized tests. It wasn't because I was smart. It was because I could recall everything I saw and read at will. Though there were a lot smarter kids. Thank you, Donkey, for making that point that I made earlier. You're an example of that. Some people were just good at testing. It didn't mean that they came out with all that knowledge that was crammed in there. They were just good at going through that process, Bobby Nick, of taking tests. But how much is retained is unknown. Bybee, what up, gang? From Tay Boogie. Juggalette Jen says, you can also have multiple careers. Absolutely, Juggalette. Donkey Kong says, cheers, Bybee. Cheers, Donkey and Baroness. Hey, and Jerry, I think we're supposed to have Shawnee's Zone tonight, unless a scheduling conflict happens. I saw it back in the chat, but I think Shawnee's Zone is supposed to happen tonight at 6:00. Let's see. Comedian says, Boogie says, I'm comfy with my jobs, barbers and comedian, so it's a win-win. That's what's good.
Oh.
Yeah, because I work to have a life, I work to have a family. I didn't really work to satisfy myself or think about what I wanted until I got much older. So there you go. Hey, Juggalette Jen. Bobby Nick, flick your bick, says Juggalette Jen. Space Nerd says, I love your positivity. I love your positivity, Space Nerd. You are marvelous. Thank you. I throw it out, you give it back. That's why I can throw it out. Thank you. Donkey, I did well in those too because I learned the tricks of multiple choice exams. Asked me to recite orally and I couldn't do it. It's good recall too. See, there you go. Everybody, and we're getting examples right here. Everybody has different levels and takes in this information differently and can spit it out differently based on, because we're all not one size fits all. What up, Bybee? I retained none of it.
Yeah, I didn't retain much of any of the education that I had either. Seriously, maybe a few things in math and here and there some social studies. Obviously, writing skills and reading, but I mean, other than that, I don't know. I
learned more shit from Jeopardy than I learned from school.
Yeah.
We're a big Jeopardy house. We've always been ever since I was a kid, and that really helped me. My father was big in crossword puzzles. I don't believe he finished high school either, but he was big in crossword puzzles and a very smart man. I believe you can educate yourself, Bobby Nick. I think the biggest mistake that, like my kids say, well, once school is done, that's it. I'm done learning, and I've tried to tell them, no, you're never done learning. You learn every day, all of your life. So yeah, life is an education.
That's true. Yeah.
I called it regurgitating, not learning. Cool. Thanks, BF, for the update at 6:00. There you go. College is great for self-discovery. Yeah. Self-discovery. I like drugs. I like drugs and sex. I don't think, let's see. I was also great at spelling bees because of that, too. Does Bobby Nick pack cigarettes before opening them? Do you do the tamp?
No.
I used to know people that did that. Are you big on that?
No, I don't do it.
I used to know, I'm assuming at least that's what I'm thinking of. I remember I had people in my family that just constantly, they would just, at a nervous habit, they sit there and talk to you and do this, and then they would do this. do this, and then eventually they would sit there and open the pack and pull a cigarette out. But yeah, they would constantly tamp the pack, if you will.
No, I don't do that. I don't tap any smokes unless it's a pack of rollies.
Pre-rolled. Donkey Kong says, "I love Jeopardy, man. I mean, we all sit around. We raised our kids on Jeopardy. I believe you get a good ass education watching Jeopardy. If you watch it night after night and you kind of add it to with the kind of knowledge that you already have, we really enjoy Jeopardy. Jeopardy family. I have a Bachelor of Science degree, yet here I am wearing housekeeper apron. That's there you go. You get a degree, you can't use it, like Bobby Nick said. Juggalette Jen agree. Tay Boogie says, I know and remember random stuff as much." At much needed times. Yeah, that's kind of me too, Tay Boogie. Like if you put a gun to my head right now and said, recall some shit you learned in school, I couldn't do that. But like I said, it seems like it comes kind of as needed. But I don't know if we needed everything that we learned. Let's see. I'm definitely better at Jeopardy now that I'm older, Space Nerd. Yeah. Yep. Being diverse because they ask questions from all, from academia all the way to pop culture. So you really get the mix of everything in there. And it's a great way to jog your brain and exercise your brain. And the family sits there. I try to beat my family to the answer, or they'll say, no, I think it's this answer because of this. So it's good. My family hate watching Jeopardy with me. Yeah. I guess when I was younger, we watched Jeopardy, but I definitely liked the colors of Wheel of Fortune more. But yeah, as you get older, you appreciate what you're learning watching Jeopardy. The Stream Element Spots tip bot is up there. Hint, hint. Hey, let's see. Ash that Sig, Bobby Nick. You got an inch long Ash. He's going for a record here. Oh, go like Jen. He done one to the next one. Beast in trivia though. Space Nerd. Very true. You only retain what you use. There you go. Space Nerd says very true. All right. Well, I heard a little boop. Okay. Well, before we get off topic, maybe Jerry's got some thoughts on this one. I'm gonna bring you in, bro. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's say hello to our friend. Like I said, it's BF Live Worldwide. Our friend from Scotland, Jerry Shepherdini. Sorry, Bob, I did it.
How you doing, Jerry?
Hello.
What's up, brother?
Great. Just
well, everybody says it's coming out okay, but I'm internet challenged on this end. So if you notice any glitching, it probably because of me, buddy. How you doing today?
I'm good. Just been figuring some stuff out for streaming sometime soon, but yeah, nothing really coming soon yet.
Still getting used to your new setup?
Yeah, I've got a hard drive that's got a lot of files on it that's not working, which is really annoying because I could just use them, but instead I'm going to have to.
Yeah, I think that's why my friend Hackride recommended. He said, you better go to the cloud, BF. He says, because all these hard drives, eventually they give you a shit. And then if they eventually don't work, you don't have your stuff anymore. But I haven't done it. I do have clouds out there, but I haven't shifted all my stuff over there, Jerry. So I'm happy you're here, buddy. You have any comments about that whole GED over a high school diploma debate? Did you hear any of that?
I heard some of it, but we've got a different education system over here. So I'm not exactly sure how it adds up or how it converts, but I can't remember what the hell I graduated from school with. So
that sounds right. Well, over here we do 0 through 12, and then typically kids, if they follow that path, they do 4 years of college after they finish their 0 through 12. And those who come up short and don't go all 12, they can get a general education diploma. Kind of it's a similar thing.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is meant to mean, but I've heard a lot of people don't need them, especially me.
Mm-hmm.
I just went and did some trades work for 10 years instead, and I didn't need to learn about how to cook for that.
No, you don't.
Well, what are the grades there in Scotland? Like, do you have?
They've actually changed it since I graduated.
Oh, really?
I did graduate really horribly, but I did somehow. I don't have a clue what it would convert to nowadays. So
what was it when you were going?
It's basically just you'd score 1 to 5 or something. Like 1 being the highest, 5 being you didn't even show up for your exam.
Oh, okay. So that's a score.
Yeah.
On a test. Oh, what the hell?
So it's like the less your number was, the better you were, or something. Like, oh yeah, overall I got an 8. That means I did really good at everything apart from maybe horribly at one thing.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't really know. It was a waste of time.
See, I know from grade 1 to 5 here in my school, they would give you an A, B, C, or D. you know, and then once you go to grade 7, it turned into, you know, a percentage of 100.
That we were always converting to, but I say we got a 90, so that's like a A minus or something like that. Yeah, we kind of convert it mentally, but yep. Let's see. Juggalette Jen says, I have a technology degree and I remember hardware, software, and networking. Tay Boogie says it was mandatory to watch Jeopardy. There you go. Right. Especially when our parents ruled the TV, right? Tay Boogie, like, and you only had with the one good TV in the house. We watching Jeopardy that night. I always call out the answers before they get through reading. You one of those buzzer people? You want to know some of those people? I would hate it too, Donkey Kongton. Hey, Jerry, getting the love from Bybee, Jerry Shepardini.
Hello.
As well as our friend Live Ween. Everybody shouted you out as soon as you came in. Jerry from Tay Boogie. Getting all the love.
Ooh, fancy.
There you go. Yep. Wheel of Fortune and then Jeopardy says. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Jerry. You can hang out with us as long as you like, buddy. I'm going to get into some of the stuff here I do on BF Live. So what's the next thing I'm going to get into? Let's see. Why don't we get into it? Why don't we check the National Day Calendar, see if there's any wacky holidays we should be following with the National Day. Hey. Why don't we get into some of that? Let's go.
3, 2.
That's right. We're going to check the National Day Calendar here on BF Live Streamshow 74. Today is May 14th, so why don't we check the National Day Calendar? You know, you never know what's on here. I would have never dreamed that we would have had so much avocado discussion on the National Day Calendar, all from that. So let's check the National Day Calendar today. It's National Decency Day. Day. All right, so we got a 4 of them today. Let's talk about being decency today, because we talk about positive stuff here on BF Live. Let's see what we got to do to be decent. It says National Decency Day on May 14th celebrates the basic standard of civility that every American deserves. Decency is a nonpartisan grassroots movement launched to inspire decency in everyday life, in both conversations and actions. By raising awareness, the movement aims to encourage schools and local community groups to embrace decency and integrate into both curriculum, plans, and service projects. I think this is self-explanatory enough, y'all. I always say, you know, it's the easiest thing just to wake up and just to leave people alone. Just be decent. Just don't fuck with anybody. It's like the easiest thing to do. So, yeah. We could use a little more decency in life, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, that Decency Day should be every day.
That's right. All right. It should be a way of life. It shouldn't be a national day for sure.
I think it said in the description that they only started in 2009. So I'm glad
yeah,
I'm getting there, everybody.
Well, and I like the statement, Jerry, that it says it's nonpartisan, because I don't believe that being a decent human being has anything to do with politics or religion. I believe that you can be detached from all of that and still be a decent human being. You know, some people think, you know, so I think you can teach decency in schools and not have to worry about being overly political. Just say, don't be an asshole. Be nice. Open a door for somebody. Smile at somebody. Give somebody a compliment. Just the basic shit that you can do that costs $0 every day. Yeah, and it doesn't go across political lines or anything. So that would be decent. I think that would be really decent. Let's see. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. Tay Boogie said they got their own prizes for correct answers when they watched Jeopardy. Juggalette Jen is laughing. Double stay up late was always fun. Cool Tay Boogie. Whoop whoop. Underground ninjas. We'll get to that maybe. What's happening, everyone? From Cupcake. It's American Cupcake checking in. Hey, buddy. It's the other day. I think you already saw your picture at your home bar, right? I hope you enjoyed some well-deserved home time, man. You've been out on the road for a minute. Thanks for checking in, Cupcake. Yeah, don't be a cunt, says our friend Juggalette Jen. Live and let live. Be kind. Right. It's the easiest thing. Just wake up and just don't fuck with anybody. If you feel like you're having a day, just be decent. And like I said, let's see what's up. Yeah, little buttermilk biscuit, said Harlan Williams. We're going to check in some buttermilk biscuits. Tay Boogie says, thanks, donkey. Miss my dad so effing much. Family bonding time. Oh no, my last rolling paper. Does Amazon do same day delivery on 1.5s? Oh, you need them 1.5s. Oh, come on. Got to get that DoorDash. Get it right. Thank you, BF. Thank you, Space Nerd. Thank you. People say that I'm a pagan, but I'm not the only one. And then I don't know how to be decent or kind, and that I'm a heathen going to hell. People say that I'm a pagan. I'm not the only one. It's called human decency, and it's free, LOL. That's right, Jen. That shit is free. It don't cost a damn thing to buy it. Don't cost a damn thing to give it out. It's free. Juggle at Jen, Freak Pod, right? Space Nerd, no worries. Hell ain't real, says Live Ween. Yes, that was the home bar. Obviously, good to see you checking in from your home spot, bro. On my way to New York City. New York City. What you gonna do? Whoop, whoop, says Cupcake from Jen. Hey, Cupcake's Corner from Tiffany Washington. What's that? Cheers, Cupcake from Donkey Kongington. He said cheers. I got it out. Let's see, Donkey Kongington, you can try ordering a copy of Cheech and Chong's Big Bamboo album on vinyl with the gigantic rolling paper. Boy, that's a throwback, Bobby Nick. You remember that? You ever remember hearing those?
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong was deep in the weed game right there. Get the big rolling paper. Hi, Tiffany from Cupcake. My aunt and uncle think I'm going to hell because I had premarital sex. How dare you? Premarital fornication. You are going to burn in hell, sister girl. How dare you? Even though they probably did it on the down low and just didn't tell nobody. How dare you?
Come on, having premarital sex with them, I guess it's okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Come on. They was freaking. They was freaking in fucking premarital. That's how you think half of us ended up here. You pagan. How dare you, space nerd? Sinning in the eyes of the Lord. Hey, Cupcake from Bybee. Aisha.
Back in the day, it was like, you get them pregnant and then you marry them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it was back in the day. I think it's still going on. Yeah. Let's see. Define pagan, and it's anything outside traditional Christian or Catholic faith. So it's a huge umbrella. That's a more you know from our friend Chocolate Jen. Copy. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and Chocolate Jen. Freak Pod. I'm a heathen, or as Live Ween says, a heathen. You're a heathen. Well, you have to now because you gotta check the plumbing. Check them plumbings. That's right. Gearing to her. Paid Jin. Okay, pay him a second time. Most Christian holiday traditions were changed to make them more palatable to pagans. Christmas trees, etc. There's the more you know. Absolutely correct. Donkey. All right, let's check out more of these things. I know some people saw some other things on the National Day Calendar, so just be decent people and spread some decency. Hold a door open for somebody. Give out some love. It don't cost nothing. Now, come on, let's check these buttermilk biscuits. Let's see what's going on with the buttermilk biscuits for today. All right, I'll take an order of them buttermilk biscuits, girl. It says National Buttermilk Biscuit Day on May 14th ushers in National Buttermilk Biscuit Day, easy for me to say, to celebrate this high-rising breakfast staple. Biscuits are made using baking powder or baking soda as a leavening agent rather than yeast. A typical buttermilk biscuit recipe contains flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, butter, and buttermilk. They are often referred to as a quick bread, indicating they do not need time to rise before baking. While being made, the dough is beaten and folded to incorporate air, which expands while baking, causing the biscuit to rise. You like a good buttermilk biscuit there, Bobby Nick?
No.
You don't?
No, not really.
Now, I got to say, I like them only if they're hot and fresh, Bobby Nick. But typically, I would prefer, if I get an Egg McMuffin, I'll get the muffin or whatever. But yeah, they can be clumpy and hard and everything. How about you, Mr. J.D. Shepardini? You got buttermilk biscuits over your way? You like a biscuit?
Yeah, kind of. I'm sure we use something else for them, so they're not really buttermilk, but I think they're just the normal way to cook them. Whatever way they said not to. We just call them scones over here.
That's what I was going to say. You probably have a different name, so you call them scones over there?
Yeah, I was just making sure they're the same thing. They look the same.
Yeah, it's just like rising dough. It's just like a biscuit. Yeah, just flour, dough, water, and milk. Yeah, but yeah, they can be dry.
Yeah, that's my problem with them. I gave up when every time I tried them, it's just like crumbly, dry crap.
Like dust.
Well, when I think buttermilk biscuits, it reminds me of my days working in fast food. I get a memory. It brings back a memory. And I've mentioned on here that I started out in fast food when I was a teenager, all 15 years old, and I was doing the graveyard shift. I worked at a local place, a Hardee's restaurant, and we had a Bojangles right behind us. It was graveyard shift, and I get this phone call in the middle of the night, which was odd itself. Somebody's calling up, and they're saying, can we order like 6 dozen buttermilk biscuits at like 4 a.m? And I'm like, what the hell's going on? It turns out that the Bojangles behind me, they like fucked up their ordering, and they didn't have biscuits to open their day. So basically the Bojangles is using like the 6 dozen biscuits that I ordered. So that's what I remember when it comes to buttermilk. That's my lame buttermilk biscuit memory story. So there you go. From the old fast food days. Well, why don't we go in and check out some more of these stuff? Let's check out what National Underground America Day might be about. Let's see. It says National Underground America Day on May 14th recognizes the approximately 6,000 people who live in some form of underground architecture across North America. The observance also celebrates the lifestyle, architecture, and benefits of underground living. Well, I'm going to learn one today because I had no idea, guys, that about 6,000 people were living under the damn ground here in America. Wow. Let's see what we can find out. Hashtag National Underground American Day. Subterranean living boasts energy conservation as one of its top advantages. Completely covered homes or earth-sheltered homes are covered on all sides with soil, while earth-bermed homes leave one side exposed. Both allow for more stable temperatures within the home and less exposure to the elements, which I can see that true if you're like in a mud hut or something. However, living in an underground home also poses some disadvantages. If you like lots of light and throwing open a window on a summer day, this type of house might not be for you. While the underground lifestyle may not be for everyone, the observance encourages exploring earth homes to discover the options available. Wow, I didn't even know this, guys. Let's see if they have any pictures of it. I'd like to see some. I don't see no good. Ooh, I see some weed. Let's see. I don't know why that's coming up on my algorithm. I don't know. But I would like to see more examples than right here. But apparently, there's like a whole culture. Look at that. Like it shows her like coming out of her house, like living underground. Could you do this? What do you think, Jerry? Could you live underground, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it depends. I rip in my hoodie, which is really good. Yeah, it's like 6:30 p.m. I don't really like the sunlight, so that would be perfect for me, going underneath. I wouldn't get sunburned all the time.
There you go. You could go underground.
But then
That's
also,
cool.
you don't want to like wake up one day, open your front door, and just see nuclear waste everywhere, and be like, "What did I miss last night?"
Yeah, well, it looks like she's halfway there. She's got like right. It's good for that, for a bunker. You could just throw some extra rocks in there and close up the door and just let the world, whatever happens above you, happen. But I didn't realize that there was such like a culture and like approximately 6,000 people kind of living this way. Bobby Nick, have you ever heard of such a thing like this?
Not really, but I think I'd be down with it. I mean, I know you probably wouldn't even need air conditioning because it's probably cool down there. Like I remember living in the basement one time in the summer, and I was like, "Whoa!" When I went up the stairs, I hit a wall of heat. And every day that would happen.
Yeah.
Every day I'd go upstairs, it just hit a wall of fucking heat, and I was just fine in the basement. So underground is cooler.
Yeah, definitely. And I could do it too. Like they show the lady walking out of the hole, but I don't know. I think guys, we like camping out and having little forts and stuff. So this is definitely one I think most guys would kind of like this, especially if you could get a little internet in there, have a little place.
Yeah.
You know, all you need some food and porn and music. That's all you need. The fuck? Who eats only carbs? LOL. Says Juggler Jen. We can space nerd. Sorry for all the typos. My hands are wet. Cupcake says there's a chain restaurant down south called Tasty Biscuit. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. And there's another one called Biscuit World. I want to try them both. We'll look for that on future episodes of Cupcake's Corner with American Cupcake. He's home right now taking a break. He said he was heading to New York, but maybe when he's heading that way, we'll get some biscuit reviews on American Cupcake's channel. Scones are hard, says our Baroness friend. Check your beards for biscuit crumbs. Juggler Jen has a more you know. Bojangles is another one I want to try. They don't have those anywhere in the Midwest. But when you come this way, try one out. Live Ween says, Cupcake, check out Lambert's Throwed Rolls. If you are ever near it, it won't ruin anything, but it's about going in and experiencing the unique service at Lambert's Throwed Rolls. Live Ween says, Bojangles is definitely worth checking out, Live Ween says, as well. That figure would include folks who bought converted military bunkers and missile silos. Well, I don't care how they got there. They still living underground. I need natural sunlight. Yes, I need some of that too. Need that every now and then. That bitch lives in a rabbit hole. As Sean Riggle. That explains a lot. I eat Bojangles at least twice a month. I might eat at another fast food restaurant 1 or 2 times a year, says Donkey. Juggalette Jen says she's just modeling it, maybe. Yeah, just posing. I'm sure 6,000 people live underground in the New York sewage system. They're probably the undocumented ones. Though. These must be the legit ones with maybe official homes. I'm sure there's a lot more than 6,000. Good point. Warm soft biscuits are the best with extra butter. Is that so?
Yeah, if they're soft and moist. But I mean,
that's why I said I like them when they're hot and soft and kind of buttery. Once they get hard and crispy like that and dry, nope. But you gotta taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Because I watch a lot of American shows.
Yes,
they've always got commercials for Popeyes with their biscuits and stuff.
Do you?
And, well, we don't have them over here, but because I watched them from America. So when I finally went to America, I went to a Popeyes and I didn't get any biscuits, but it was still terrible.
You weren't impressed, were you? Weren't impressed with Popeyes?
I've been watching it for like 10 years, like, oh, look, Popeyes. Oh, yeah.
So it was building up in your head as this great thing. Like, I got to go to America. I got to experience this
wasn't
Popeyes.
Just why I went for Popeyes, of course. That would just be crazy.
Right.
But,
yeah, you went for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
There you go. That makes sense. No, but I'm saying you built it up in your mind, obviously seeing this commercial over these years, and you thought this is going to be really great when I finally get it, and you say that it wasn't as great as you thought it would be.
It's horrible.
Like it's just fucking chicken. That's what I say.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just spicy. It's spiced chicken. It's okay when it's hot, but it's good. It's like Cajun spiced chicken, but nothing to leave Scotland for.
No. That's why I'm not coming back.
Oh, he said, fuck it. You lied to me about the Popeyes. You fooled me once. You never fool me twice. It's never happening again.
I saw fake men. Well, not fake men, but fake fighting, in an arena.
Yeah. Fake fighting, fake fast food that you thought was better than it was. Everything's all hype over here in the States. I used to eat at an Awful Waffle every weekend, but I don't drink anymore. Maybe at the Awful Waffle House. Or at the Awful Waffle, maybe that's what it's called. Radon in Pennsylvania. Radioactive is radioactive. You got them glow waffles. The pre-dynastic Egyptian labyrinth that has been lost to the water table rising from dam construction and farming is by far the most impressive and insane underground construction ever achieved, according to our friend Live Wing. Well, we got all kind of educated people up in here. People watch Jeopardy and people know about pre-dynastic Egyptian underground labyrinths per se. I knew that fool when his name was Percy. Let's see. Bob Levy loves his Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. That he does. They're just saying what you love, Bob. You ain't gotta get like that. Space Nerd selling natural sunlight, $5. Those are friend prices from Live Ween. Heroin Bay biscuits. You like that heroin? You got to have them. Nice. Live Ween Space Nerd.
Nice day.
Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Let's not start that again. Them shits is addictive, says Donkey Kongington. Popeye's biscuits are good for only 5 minutes. You got to get them right. Heroin Bay instead of Cheddar Bay. You can buy the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix at the grocery store now. I have seen that in the store. Hey, look who's checking in. He was on the show earlier with Bobby Nick was on with him earlier.
Hey, my buddy. Yeah, 2 days in a row we did Kai in the morning, and then yesterday I was also on the Alpha Shot Lounge with
all the lounge shows on the Kai Branicasio morning show. What's up, Kai? Thanks for checking in. DK, we have been a box in our cabinet. We have a box in our cabinet currently. My favorite video game has Scottish theme music. What's up? What's up?
I just told me what it was.
What's up, KY? I cooked a box of it last week. There you go. Don't have a passport, never been overseas. Hey, guy, Kai Branicasio from Tiffany, Washington. Beso checking in saying, good morning, everyone. We get back, chat back up. My internet is just doing its thing today, boy. There we go. Have any of you seen the YouTube videos of Brits eating American food? I haven't seen that particular one. I saw an interesting video of a Korean girl who came to America for her schooling, and her parents came to visit her, and they took them out to have steak dinner and all this American food. That was kind of interesting, Bobby Nick. Maybe we should watch some of that stuff. You ever watch those videos where people from cultures experience other cultures' food?
No, I never really have watched any of those.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to try to find that actual video again. I think it was just like a YouTube short or something. But yeah, and it was interesting because they're showing like steak and chicken and like spaghetti, like and pizza, all the good stuff, and seeing their reaction. And it seemed like that the parents liked a lot of it. So I have seen those kind of videos. Waffle House is a Florida thing. Florida, Georgia area. Hey, Kai Bronicasio from Donkey Kongington. Space Nerd, Juggalette Jen. Come on, Internet. Keep up with me today. Come on, Internet. You can do it. Come on. Oh, there it is. Come on. It will not bring. There it goes. Juggalette Jen. I have yet to leave the continent. I have been to Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. Hey, Kai from Bybee. Juggalette Jen says, nah, but our food sucks, and we fat here in America. Yeah.
You're not fat, Jen. You're just big boned.
Very good. Yeah. And what was that famous comedian said? There's some big ass meat attached to them bones too. No, big bone. Let's see. Oh yeah, Scratch Red Lobster biscuits are the only crunchy biscuits acceptable. Terry, and he says you can reconstitute a hard biscuit in a microwave. But I ain't going through all that labor, Terry. Not to like resurrect it and like, dude, see, come on, come back to life.
Right, yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Do chest compressions on a biscuit. Shit ain't worth. It ain't worth the bang ain't worth the buck, if you will.
Fuck that.
There was a multicultural lunch event. Do I bring sandwiches? LOL. I found out recently that I have almost half Scottish genetics. I thought I would bring shortbread, the dessert of my peoples, says Space Nerd. Hey, give me Bezos from Tiffany Washington.
Easy to make.
Shortbread's easy to make?
Well, it's just basically lots of sugar and flour and just stuff you'd use to make a biscuit, basically.
There you go. That was the Cooking with Jerry segment here on BF Live.
It was used as a food during like wars and stuff like that, famine times and all that, because it'd be easy to make and cost not much to make. So
just basic ass bread, put extra sugar in it.
Now it's went mainstream and it costs so much, you know.
I corrected Boz to Box twice, and autocorrect still changed it in my back. But you listen to a lot of Boz Skaggs or something. I really talk back. Oh, there you go, dude. You're just saying it. Change it back to I really talk about Boz Skaggs that much. I mean, talk about him, but not more than any other. Get on that lowdown. Maybe Lido had your phone. Let's see. I love the dial-up tone. You love that? Coming in hot. All right, it's that kind of day over here on BF Live. Space Nerd, daughter of Beatrice of Scottish Ryle. I hated having to sit and listen to that dial-up sound. Wasted a lot of my life listening to it. Yeah, and you would sit there with that anticipation and wait for it connecting.
You know, I never heard the dial-up ever in my life because
how did you avoid dial-up, Bobby Nick?
I don't know. I only heard it ever on TV. But by the time I got the internet, well, the first internet connection was like it wasn't dial-up. It was better than dial-up.
Wow, very good. Now the struggle was real, man. I think my first modem was like 14K, and then I went up to doubled up to 28K, and then that went up to 56K was the ultimate for the dial-up modem. And then you used to have to sit there and the struggle was real. I had the AOL, had the dial-up, and all that. Had all those coming to those younger services. Jetty is going to laugh at me.
Ha ha.
There you go. You were right.
For what? It could be a lot of things.
About your shortbread, maybe.
No.
Happy avocado, Kai. Don't start with your avocado shit again, Terry. That was last time. I just Googled Scottish female name as a research before that one, says Live Ween. It's just a check-in, and he's saying 20, but I say you're number one. Let me get through some of these chats, guys, and we're over halfway through this episode of BF Live, so we're going to work a piss break into this in a couple minutes. You do good research at Live Ween. Live Ween says, DK, you got mail that will take literally several weeks to download via 56K. Don't we remember that? And waiting for screens, Bobby Nick. Like sometimes you would have to wait for the different boxes on each screen to like come in. Like that one's loaded. All right, that part of the screen's loaded. That part of the screen's loaded. But now, man, it does it all at once. We fancy.
I
Fancy.
remember my uncle had a laptop back in like 1998 or something.
Yeah.
It might be before pre-millennium, and he's like, "Yeah, the new Star Wars trailer just came out online. Do you want to watch it?" Yeah, sure. And it took like 2 hours to download, even though it was on like 2 megabytes. Shittest quality in the world. Like,
but you accepted it. You patiently
small.
let that shit run, went and did other things, and if you had stuff to do, and you would come back and watch it.
Hopefully it loaded and you hadn't been disconnected.
Right. Hopefully it loaded. You're absolutely right, Jerry. What do
But
you got?
I remember I like when I first got on the computer, I found MySpace, right? So I got a MySpace account, and you know how back in the day you could put all this HTML in there and customize it. I loaded my page like crazy, and I sent the link to my brother, who had dial-up, and I'm like, "Hey, add me as a friend," and he's like, "Okay, I'll go to the link." He clicks on the link. I'm on the phone with him at the time he's doing this. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know. It's still coming through. Like, I'm on dial-up, but it literally took like 10 minutes for my profile to load for him."
I don't doubt that one
dial-up.
bit. And of course,
Not
with
worth
guys,
being
one of the
friends.
first things that I got was guys handing around like disc of or downloading the porn, the pictures of naked chicks and all. They were just files and files, and then we get somebody would pass you off a floppy disk. We'd put them in, and then you have to wait for this shit to load up like one line at a time. The struggle was real, people, is what we're saying. Kai Bronicasio is saying, "Sup, Terry Knee? Do you like grape knee high?" Hey, Buckshot Kid from Space Nerd. Donkey Kong says, especially trying to jerk off. That's a half of a comment. And then it wouldn't connect. That's right. That's what Jerry was saying. You hope you would get a connection because sometimes it would just dump you and you wouldn't even realize it. Goodbye. Goodbye. We all remember goodbye if you had AOL. Goodbye. They would just unceremoniously kick your ass out. Hello, Space Nerd from Buckshot. I want powder donut pancake surprise, says Juggalette Jen. Well, there you go. DoorDash that shit. I finally got to the point where I'm no fun anymore. Where as soon as I heard it connect, I could come. Damn, boy, you had your timing out that good. You were like, you had all that. You were like, here's it. Here you go. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Don't pick up the phone, Mom.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't be. That's right, Jerry. Great callback. Because if somebody picked up the phone in the house, you lose your freaking connection. That's right. That was a real thing. That was a good callback. Yo, Buckshot. Let's see. Fun fact: Bobby Nick was a secret agent who had access to DSL years before us civilians. Is this true?
No, that's not true. But I didn't get my internet connection until 2003, so that's why.
He was just He was a little delayed. He waited until he said, "I ain't waiting for that."
Well, no, computers scared the hell out of me because when I was in school, before the internet even was in schools or anything like that, I was on the computer and I don't know. I left the class and the teacher. I went to another class and the teacher came in and said, "Hey, you got to come back. We can't log you out." And I don't know. They were just bitching at me, like.
So you were intimidated early on?
How do we log you out? I was like, I don't. What's that?
You had a bad experience with them early on. It traumatized you.
Yeah, 100% traumatized me. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up any goddamn $1,000 machine.
You were that intimidated by the computer. You were traumatized. That's weird.
Oh yeah, man.
That's wild.
But I got into them after being in I'll just say a facility for a while, and they put you in programs, and the program director, he was figuring out what programs I should go into, and he's like, I think you should go into computers. I'm like, no, I hate computers. I hate computers. He's like, oh well, just give it a try. Give it a try, one class, and let me know how it goes. And I went in there, went to the class, turned it on. They had turned the computer on, and they had modules of Word to learn, and I was going through that, and it was actually going really good. And then I seen a sign on the wall that said, last 15 minutes of the class, you can go on the internet. And I was like, I've heard about this internet.
Oh.
And it came to that time, and I'm like, hey, I asked the teacher or whatever you'd call her, how do I get on the internet? She's like, click on that blue E. Double left click on that blue E.
Oh, Internet Explorer.
And it popped up, and there was a search bar in there, and I typed in AC/DC, and boom, it fucking.
A bunch of gay pictures came up.
No, actually, a lot of
cool
stuff. A lot of cool stuff came up that I had never seen before. Then I typed in Nirvana, and I typed in all these bands that I loved, and I was sold. That's
cool.
the first thing I did when I got back home. I got myself hooked up with a decent internet connection and a computer, and I was I was a computer guy from that day forth.
Well, in a way, you're smart because you avoided all those struggles, because we were chasing modems and all that stuff, Bobby Nick. Like, we would go from every couple of months, or it felt like, or a year, that the speeds would get better. It's like, ooh, now instead of it's like 32K now, and then it would double to 56K. So we'd have to. I'd be swapping out modems for dial-up and everything. It was a whole pain in the ass. So you did good by avoiding all that stuff.
Yeah.
But let's see. What's it? Season 3.0. Thanks for checking in. He says Prodigy. I don't know if I said Prodigy or you said Prodigy, but I do remember Prodigy and CompuServe as some of the early services before AOL was a big thing. Do you know of Prodigy, guys? Had you ever heard of that?
No.
I'm the fire starter. Punky instigator. Yeah. Oh, that's a
I just want to see how many free internet AOL discs are like in the ocean right now.
I bet if I dig in a deep box or an old cabinet or something, Jerry, I could probably come up with one of those discs. Those things used to be littering my house. They would come in our mail like almost every other day for a while there.
Yeah, we would get them. We would get them here too.
Internet for a month or whatever the hell or something.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't even know what this is. I can't put it in my fucking CD player. What the fuck?
Yeah, they would.
Oh, I had a really good soundtrack.
Yeah, right. Eh?
Yeah, I know. There's because those things were like littering our house. They would send them out like hotcakes, as they say.
Yeah,
you could pick them up for free at stores and stuff.
Yeah, all the little sample programs that they wanted you to try out and stuff. You got to come see me on Jason's show, says Buckshot. On a Juggler Jen says $2. Tiffany is saying hey to Justice is saying hey Tiff back. I'll check you out, Jen. Hey, season 3.0. Terry Nee says dial-up was the sound of money. Was it? The sound of money.
Coming out of your account.
Yeah.
Well, they figured that out pretty quick, didn't they? Let's see. How old is Bobby Nick? I was online a decade before MySpace.
Yeah. No.
Well, it's like he said, Bobby Nick.
I just got into it late.
He said he got into it late. It's not that it wasn't available. Apparently, I didn't know that you had like that shocking experience to where it kind of set you off a path of kind of avoiding. You were intimidated by computers that much.
Oh yeah, I was scared of them. Seriously.
Jimmy Bezos says prehistoric internet modems ran off baud rates. After 3 hours of downloads, you might see a nipple or on a nude. Yeah, but it was like that shit would like load in very slow, and you're like, it's gonna get good.
Right, yeah.
It's gonna get good. Come on, come on, it's gonna get good any second now. Let's see. Yeah, so that was a thing for a while, loading up for real, Terry. Donkey's laughing, and oh shit, the Phantom Menace. You still hear that sound if you call a fax machine. I used to curse my MySpace emoji. The girls who crashed my connection. Oh, super loading pages. Yeah. Those hot chicks. And they had bigger boobs. I was like, whoa, this was going to be a minute. She's got big boobs. I'm going to say, I don't know. I think Bobby Nick was definitely a secret agent based on his reaction. The theory is growing there, Bobby Nick. You're just kind of secret agent. And yes, fax machines.
Facility for secret agent training.
Secret agent. Juggler Jen says, yes, fax machines still exist. Yeah, there's a couple places, a handful of places that still fax me cash. Thanks. That's not a thing. Remember the static boob tube channels? Just boobs. Let's see. And on that day, Bobby Nick learned that AC/DC stands for Antichrist, Devil's Child, and his world was never the same.
That's not true. It never did stand for that. That was just some bullshit people made up. But I did have a shirt back in the day. Like when I remember my brother went to the Fly on the Wall tour in Edmonton and seen AC/DC and bought a T-shirt from the place. It must have been sold by a different vendor though, like a one that came into the place selling bootleg
T-shirts. Bootlegs or scab guys. Yeah, absolutely. I saw some last night.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was a Fly on the Wall tour shirt, but it had on the back of it, it said Antichrist, Devil's Child. I was like, what the fuck?
They made sure they avoided that it wasn't trademark, I guess. But yeah, the guys were out at the concert last night, and I'm gonna get through these chats. I haven't forgot. I'm gonna take a piss break because one is very much needed because it's almost 10 minutes until the 2 o'clock hour. We're almost about to wrap up the second hour of BF Live. Thanks for Bobby Nick and JD Shepardini from Scotland from joining me. We're gonna take a piss break in a minute, and when we come back, I'll show you a little video I took. I went and saw that Heart concert last night, Cheap Trick. I got a little Heart video. I'll share it with you right here. What are you gonna do? Sue me? Oh, free disc is trash. That's right, or it's a coaster. Remember trying to see a nip on a on a screen between all the static? Yes, the scrambled channels. That was some early porn game. Yes, the scrambled cable channels. I remember wishing there was a way to force the 56K pictures to load from the bottom up. Yeah, you always couldn't wait for like, come on, get to the titty first. Get to the ass first. Come on, you never knew which way they're going to load up. I absolutely loved replayables, BF. Well, thank you, Juggler Jen. You'll get a chance. You get a chance to love it again every Wednesday and Friday. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock East. You know where to go. It's on the Levyverse, Bob Levy's YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. But
no, please do.
Just quickly, I know you need a piss break, but so you can start something else after. I'm sure there was a bit in one of the Simpsons episodes where that comic book nerd guy's trying to download a picture of someone from Star Trek, like nude, online.
Yeah.
And it's just him on the like pixel by pixel.
That's what it was,
an ad comes up and crashes everything.
And dope, son of a bitch, I got to start over. Then you got to reconnect. Yes.
Oh, fuck it. Remember pop-ups back in the day? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Those fucking sucked.
The struggle was real. Laughing, saying, hello, friends. It's Mandy D checking in. It's not Man Died. It's Mandy D. Well, I'm going to read a couple more of these chats, Mandy D. And after the piss break that I'm going to do, I'm going to come back. I'll play a little video from the concert I went to last night. I got some girls doing stuff. I got hot girls doing something. So let's do that. Hot girls doing something different. It absolutely did not stand for that, but every pastor in the 80s claimed that it did. You devil worshippers. You got the lightning bolt. That wasn't the only Christian misnomer for AC/DC. Welcome in, Mandy D. Hey, Mandy D from Tiffany. Juggler Jen says, yes, play the pee-pee song. It's going to be required. Haha, yeah. I made it to the piss break. Well, come on, we're going to get it.
I think I need a piss break.
It was good. It was a good concert, and I'll show you a little video right after we come back from this. Tiffany is getting the love from Mandy D. Jennifer Morton says, thank you for smashing the like for my boy. Come on. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. I could do without it, but YouTube seems to be very impressed when I have more likes as opposed to less. Hey, Jennifer Morton from Tiffany. Yeah, LOL from Jen. Jen saying, what up, Tiff? I'm only Jen's. Jen, LOL. Okay, Jen, LOL. And with that, I'm caught up for now. So I think I need a piss break. So we'll be back in 2.5 minutes. Everybody re-up, get a refreshing your drink, refreshing your smoke, whatever you got to do. But the party's going to keep going. But right now, I think I need a piss break.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. think I need a piss break. Oh yeah, I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Let's get into it. Let's do it. We did it. Piss break is real. Keeps it real. All right, we're back. BF Live. We're about to finish up hour number 2. We got one more hour to go. Plenty of fun in stow. Let's see. Live Ween says BF is one sub away from 666. Well, thanks, everybody. Please be go out there and hit subscribe. It's absolutely free. And get me to 666. It'll be a satanic good time. Let's see. Gemma Third Eye says it's a new sub from me. That's definitely DJ Electra's voice. The lovely DJ Electra cut that for me. Original track. And I understand she kind of put it out there on YouTube. I saw that popping up on my YouTube feed. I smoked too much vape, Bobby Nick. I burned up 2 coils in 2 days, says my friend Mandy D. Live Ween says peas and pants.
You've gotten the right temperature if that's happening.
What's that, buddy?
Normally should last a few days. The coils in your vape.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm not a vape guy, so I had no kind of perspective of how much that was, but sounds
that's
a lot.
Yeah, normally it'll last like a week or a couple of days at least. But if you're just clip me.
It's constantly drawing on that sumbitch. Like oxygen. Damn. Small. I burned up 2 coils in 2 days. Got started to roll.
Some coils I think are like $5 a piece. Maybe
really?
Even 10.
I have no coil game. I'm not familiar with any coil game. Hey, Gemma's Third Eye from Tiffany, Washington. 50W is the highest I smoke. 3 milligram mod box. Milligram nicotine, that is. I want to get into it.
It's easier just to get a disposable one. If you don't know.
Like just one and done. Once it's done, you throw them away.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I get.
I never tried those. I always when I started vaping, and I quit right away because it was just making me cough my balls off even more than cigarettes were. But yeah, I bought the good machines and coils and everything, and I even got to a point of mixing my own juice and shit.
How was that ash stain on your cigarette, by the way?
I don't know.
Let's see if I can get a shot of that.
I was capable of doing that. I don't know.
It's massive.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good one. Keep moving it around, Bobby. Yeah, like right there, we can really see it. Like that's not cigarette. He's saying that's ash all above your finger, right?
Yeah, that's ash.
And that's why he's Bobby Nick. It's not a joke, because he burns them long and strong, Jerry, down to the fingers, bro.
It's like a boomerang. It's a curve.
See if I can get the whole thing. Yeah.
I don't think I would have like it would have blew off, fell off, or something. Like he's going.
Yeah, I'd have to.
My dude can ash like a whole cigarette in one and keep it one ash. That's what it is, bro. He's smoking it so fast that shit ain't even got time to hit the floor or be flicked. He just fucking stays where it is.
That's what I look like after I've ejaculated. It's still kind of there, but it's... We're not trying to encourage smoking, by the way. We're just saying.
We're just we're remarking at it. Yeah. Lest anyone think this is an endorsement of smoking. We're just amazed at this shit.
How the hell?
Whole cigarette down to the bone.
Wow. Let me see. Look at that. That's the dude. I mean, look. We know that Bobby is a prolific smoker, and many people try to speak him otherwise. But look at that ash, full ash. That's how my dude goes, and that's why he's Bobby Nick, because that shit got down to them Nick fingers, and that's how he rolls. Bobby Nick is able to do that with his ash because of the amount of puffs he takes. Yeah, I think it is. It's definitely the draw. He smokes it so fast, the fucking ash don't even have time to think to fall and hit the floor.
Like he was vaping.
Jesus Christmas, Bobby Nick, says our friend Juggler Jen. Gemma said, what up to Tiff? Can't do disposables, Mandy D says. Higher nicotine content in those. It takes real smokers to get used to the vaping. Real smokers will cough for 2 weeks trying to vape. And it's just a different thing. I understand it's a moisture as opposed to a dry smoke, right? It's just different.
Yeah. It's
a different irritant.
Very moist. And you know what really made me quit was I clogged up one of my saliva glands.
Really? Yeah, it was like
my cheek. My cheek would puff up every time I would eat. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? It would hurt like a son of a bitch. And then it would go down. And then every time I ate, puffed back up again. So I researched it online before going to the doctor, of course, because that's what everybody does now. I think.
Sure, absolutely.
But it's like suck on a sour candy. So I happened to have a sour candy, and it was so weird because I put that sour candy in my mouth, and a few minutes later, it was just like something unclogged, and like there was this massive flow of saliva into my mouth.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
It's just like a flood.
You had like a backup of mucus or something?
It's just a backup of saliva that's just been forming and not being able to come out because it's clogged.
Damn, bro. So you said I got to go back to this healthier smoking shit. Dude,
yeah.
It says, dude, do you see his face when he hits the cigarette? It's like pure love. Mandy D was talking about the hits different, about those vapes hit different. The consistency of the ash is preserved when you puff more. And yeah, that's what we're seeing here. Bobby Nick is the undisputed champ that exceeded even my legendary stepdad.
Yeah.
There you go. Get it on. Bobby Nick is our.
I am the winner of
I always say
cancer.
In a smoking contest or a music contest, Bobby Nick is always my horse. Let's see.
We had a guy at my work that brought in a disposable vape, and it tasted like pickled, dill pickles, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
So
now
it's
like, why would you want you get them in all these stupid flavors, popcorn or whatever.
Right.
I want to smell like you've just had pickles all the time.
So wow, oh Jesus! So now people are going for like the sick flavors and the sour and the ultimate kind of flavors. Going none of the good stuff. We'll go with the shitty stuff. I can see that.
When I vaped, I mostly vaped lemon and strawberry. Those are my two favorites.
It's something like not like I want to smell like popcorn all the time or.
Yeah, I like when people are puffing around me and they make that gigantic, just obnoxious sized cloud of puff, and it's like, oh look, it's a sweetly scented cancer. That's much better, Cancer that smells like cupcakes or something. Like
I don't see it in the vape tricks anymore, where you do like smoke holes or whatever, and I don't know,
Yeah, I would cloud up the house. Fucking people would come in here and be bitching like, holy fuck.
Some people get real douchebaggy with it, and they fucking smoke up, and then they cloud up a whole fucking air. It's like, we know you have a vape, we see it, bro. We're impressed. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, Bobby Nick with the ash. Liveween says, when my stepdad found out that my stepbrother and I stole and wrote checks to buy candy and shit, he was sitting with a Camel Light 100 burning, elbow on his knee, filter pressed against his head, full ash. Oh my God. Look, boys, let me tell you, smoking weed makes me cough because I vape. Smoking weed is like smoking a cigarette. Yeah, well, if you got yourself used to, it's like it's either moist or dry. The vape is always the moist shit. And if you introduce that dry shit or vice versa, you're going to have a reaction, I think. But I bong it. Hey, this body is merely a vessel, and if your soul is good, you can come back. Praise Jesus. You do that so people don't ask you to hit your vape, says Matt. Dude, even the 80s scratch and sniff pickle stickers were horrible and should not have been included. Mandy D says, I bought a Juul and thought I could puff it like my mod and puked all over the Domino's bathroom. Whoa, from nicotine poisoning. It's poisoning. It's so poisoning.
Damn.
Are you 666, Donkey Kongton? Are you telling me that I now have 666 subscribers? Did you unsubscribe and then resubscribe so you could be 666? That sounds like something you might do. I threw up after cleaning a 6-foot bong once. That sounds right. Nice. DK
Whoa! It's official. Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Are you?
666.
Yeah, come on, demons.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm taking it over, Perry. No more 666 for you. That's my shit now.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you don't like being the demon shit and all that. No, I'm taking that shit over. I got it. Thanks, everybody, for getting me to 200, 300, 400, and now 666. Happy 666, Buckshot. Yeah. All right, I'm shutting down subs now, but I'm going to keep it. We're going to keep it at 666 forever.
I'm unsubscribing. Give me a second.
I unswing, was it? Oh, you unsubbed last week, so I could be 666. I forgot to tell you something. You son of a bitch. I was higher than mistletoe, though. Mandy D is laughing. Hell yeah, 666. So our friend Juggalette Jen. All right, so I promised it to you. So yeah, I like to check out a concert every now and then when they come to town. Let me share this little video with you. I made me my own little video. It was Hard and Cheap Trick. They came to my city last night. So I got a little
ride around, baby, ride around like an AO disc.
No, not that. Let's see. I like what she said. Next goal is 700. But come on, no, that's right. Project 700 is underway. Get me to 700. It's the next goal. Come on, give me the next goal, everybody. Thanks for unsubbing and resubbing again, yeah.
Wouldn't the next goal be 696? So it's kind of like you're out in a 69 and then someone else is there just.
Oh. So last night I went to the show. I saw Cheap Trick. They opened up for Heart, and Heart played. So I got one song I can show for you. This is like a little crazy on you. Just give you a little flavor. They still got it going on. They're older now, but they're still doing their thing. Let's check it out. So I want to know what you thought about that.
Yeah, she still got the pipes. The band is sounding good.
Yeah, shit. Great backing band, good pipes. I mean, yeah, they've been around for decades. Obviously, they were showing they've been around since the 70s, 80s, 90s. They were showing all the stuff that they lived through. And of course, they played songs from kind of every decade and all. So that was one of the better ones. I don't want to play the whole concert here. I have other videos. Heart Kicks Ass said Space Nerd. Live Ween says, in 1992, make no mistake, Perry drank up that milkshake, grimace in pain. Love Heart, said our friend Live Ween. Good view, yeah, good zoom on the camera. Like I said, I was about halfway back, halfway up. I successfully unsubbed and subbed to a number 1,000 on another show. I may do it her too. Well, let's see. I hope you do. I hope when I get to 1,000, which hopefully be sooner than later, that you end up being number 1,000 real soon. Space Nerd says Nancy kicks ass.
Yeah, she does.
Baroness says, this is nice. I got distracted by life and forgot about the show. But come on, mate. Come on, let's get in here. What great sisters Ann and Nancy Wilson are. Yeah, they are. I heard that they weren't getting along. But it's funny how money will cure some of those family problems. Ain't it, Bobby Nick? Because they're out on a big summer tour right now. I have autocorrect for real. Is there a way to turn it off? I hate autocorrect. Goddamn autocorrect.
Just learn how to spell better.
There you go. Just learn how to spell. That's a good solution, Jerry. That's the easiest solution.
My one. There's someone that I've got that's got a really stupid name, and it always changes their name to Ass instead of ASZ.
I have seen in as or in
they're in
AZ.
my contact as ASZ, so it should know that I'm actually trying to call someone ASZ. So as, not ass.
DK, are you on mobile? They opened for Queen ages ago. Nancy sings like a bird. Donkey says he is on Android. Baroness has got the music emoji, so she's loving it. And Donkey Kongington also loves Heart. Jerry said, so talented. Space Nerd is agreeing with Jerry Lahane. Live Ween says Donkey Kongington settings, system, languages, input, on-screen, keyboard, Gboard, text correction, toggle off, auto correction. I'll leave that up for a second. There you go. If you
Hit
want to read that.
self-destruct.
Yeah, no shit. That's only the thing left, Jerry. After all those directions, is something should blow up.
How many people were there at that concert?
I want to say they had the top part off. It was probably anywhere from it's probably about 8,000 or so. I'd say if I had to put a guess on it, because the place only holds about 15 when it was full, and it wasn't quite full. They didn't even sell the top and all. So
was it all like seated at the bottom as well? Like
it was the entire floor was filled, and the lower deck all the way around was filled. They have a second level that they just curtained off, and they didn't sell any at the top level. So, but it was pretty good. But the funny thing was, bro, I got to say, obviously, Bobby Nick, this, that Hard has been around decades, as we discussed, right?
Yeah.
So the crowd definitely skewed older. Very old, very white crowd.
Yeah.
So it was funny, bro, because it's almost like it makes you embarrassed to be white sometimes, because these people, you can tell they never come to the city. They haven't been to a concert in decades. Jerry, I could have started like a silver find my grandparents service, because all these silver-haired people, Bobby Nick, were walking up and down the steps with their beers going, "Where's my people? All I did was went to the bathroom and now they're gone." It's like I could have started a silver service where I just took old people by the hand and go, "Come on, sir, where's your seat? That'll be $5." It was so funny. So I saw that repeated randomly, and then of course you always have the people that want to stand up. People don't know whether are we all standing or are we all sitting at the concert, right? You ever been to those shows that are like that?
Yeah.
That's why I was asking, because I went to my first actual concert I went to was Alter Bridge nearly 2 years ago, and everybody there is all standing. Absolutely, I'm drugged out of my mind, of course, having the best standing on the 5 rows from the front, everybody's jumping, all that crap, right. Yes, this is the fucking best thing ever. And then 3 months later, I went and saw Dream Theater, and it was all seated, and they're all asking us to if you know the words, sing along. They asked us that 8 times, and there was just no way for anybody to remember how long all the words to a 90-minute song was. And I'm just sitting there okay, this is not how the people want the gig to go, but it was still fucking wonderful. So
yeah,
it depends atmosphere,
and it depends on the band and the age, how they skew the age group, and how if it's a wild group or if it's kind of a more chilled vibe or whatever. But so this skewed older, so you had old people getting lost, or silver-haired people getting lost going up and down steps, people barely having a hard time going up and down. I'm like, these are not my people. What the fuck is going on around here? I felt like I was at a hospital ward or something. And then you got them figuring out, so they're filming it also, Jerry. So they're also filming it in portrait. They're holding up their phones. Sometimes the woman in front of me,
iPads.
The big woman is kind of blocking my view. And then I got this guy over my shoulder who's filming, and he can't figure out how to turn his flash off on his camera, on his video camera. So he's making it's dark in there. It's like a mood. And so he's making it real bright. So you saw that happening all over the arena. Just a bunch of technically challenged people trying to film shit, got all their spotlights on. At some point it gets crazy. I'm like, come on, down in front, Sarah Lee. I can't see, okay? But they see Jerry's got it going on. Yeah. That's kind of what it was. You kind of have that going on in my eye. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. I'm like,
it's nice to be there with people and everything, though.
And then I got and then the guy, I must have reacted because he made the light real bright, and I kind of did one of these, and he went, "Oh, sorry." But sure enough, he went right back to filming later, and I'm come on, Squintin' Tarantino, figure out how to turn the fucking light off over there. I got Squintin' Tarantino behind me, floodlighting me. I got Sarah Lee down in front blocking my view, so it got a little wild, but I kind of looked around and I managed it. I remember stomping the gas pedal on my mom's 73 Cutlass, listening to Barracuda in the parking lot and flooding it out in the parking lot. She beat my ass on spot. Oh, yeah. You run those cars. Those old V8s, man. That's the good shit. What's your go-to venue, BF? Birchmere or Merriweather? That was the former Baltimore Arena. They call it now CFG Arena. But I have been to Merriweather as well. That's the last time I saw Hart. Okay, thanks, Live Weave and Donkey Kong and then Donkey getting love from Baroness. Gimme better be Merriweather, but that damn place is so expensive now. Yes, it is, for those that know. Grab whiskey, grab herb, grab snacks, grab pets, grab your ass. press ejector seat, and press self-destruct. Yeah. Come on. I was doing the, let's see. Live in there you go. All us old people rocking out, LOL. Yeah, like I said, I don't, you know.
That's why I get them not wanting to like stand the whole gig or concert because, you know, the amount of EMTs or whatever, just in case someone like breaks a hip.
Yeah, and like I said, you never know. I'm like, oh, so this is we're standing concert as opposed to this is maybe we're sitting concert. We're stand up just for the good parts. Jetty, Miles Kennedy is from my hometown, says Space Nerd.
He's a lovely singer. I know Cut the Jib hates his guts though, but I think he's talented.
Well, now Creed's back together there now, right? Scott Stapp's back with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're back together again.
You can take me higher.
Yeah, Jerry's ready. He's feeling it. He's like, yes, he's the Scott Stapp dude. Yeah, that guy, he snapped and went over the edge for a bit there, but I guess, you know, things must have calmed down. DK, was your mom inside the school when you were revving the gas? Heart started in 1973. Yeah, Terry. And they were showing that, like all the decades and the stuff that happened, like every decade, the prominent stuff every year. Yeah, you can see they've lived some life and done some shit. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and all. We kind of did the National Day Calendar. Why don't we get into it? It's like 2:18 here. Why don't we get into the Hot Girl series? Let's find hot chicks. Let's see what I got hot chicks doing now. Hot chicks can do everything. They can do all kind of stuff. Check out Citizen Swing, said my friend Space Nerd. All right, so why don't we get into this? Let me find my things here. And why don't we get into our Hot Chick series here on BF Live? I like to get into all the different things that hot chicks can do. And hey, who don't like seeing hot chicks doing stuff? So today I have hot chicks doing construction. Come on. We're going to build a stiffy or something watching this one, guys. So let's see. Let's get into it.
I'll let you know if they're doing stuff right or wrong.
All right. Let's see. Let's check out our first hot chick building stuff here on BF Live's feature, Hot Chicks Doing Stuff. Today it's construction. Hot chicks doing construction. Hot chicks doing Donkey Kong today, I heard. I seen you trying to promote that in the Discord. Not quite. I don't, unless he provides the video himself, I don't have no hot chicks to send Donkey Kongington's way. But if you ever have that video, he says, oh, okay. Check out something.
Play that on this channel.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's check out my first hot chick doing construction. Kind of. Let's call it construction / wood shop, if you will. This girl's good with wood, if you know what I mean, guys. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Hot chick. She's going to be building a bottle top opener. Let's see what she does.
And today I'm going to be helping you open your beer with a little style. This bottle top opener has a built-in feature of not losing those caps when you pop the top.
Pop the top.
She's not wearing any safety things whatsoever. She could lose her fingers. I could break up into her eyes.
Mr. Permit guy over here.
Cut the board down to your desired size and lightly sand the board we are using.
It looks like it could be a Wawa cutting the board.
Now we're going to turn the board over and use our router to make 8 holes for our magnets.
Say word.
We want to go as far as we can into the board without breaking through the front side.
Get down.
You also want to make sure these holes are positioned under the bottle top opener so they can catch the caps.
Leave it to cleavage.
Now that we've routed the holes, we're going to super glue our magnets down into the holes.
Neck. Come on, man.
Oh, they're not even straight or anything.
Now we just attach your bottle opener to the front and then bam. Open your beer without leaving the floor looking
I feel
like
bad for naturally endowed chicks because you never know. They're going to be claimed implants
too. Do you have
too.
anything you'd like to see us build? Let
Who's
us know
carrying that bowl opener
with
if they're anywhere?
the Rated Red YouTube channel. I'm Amanda Mertz.
Have you got a bowl opener? Yeah, sure. Let me just go back to my house and get it. That's, yeah.
Can we have firefighters topless for the ladies? I was trying to encourage Catch 22, my friend DJ Electrify, to do some of the guy stuff. But I've seen some of the guys in here asking for other guys too. So maybe I have to skew more for my female / homosexual audience. I think my audience does skew like 50% homosexual. 100% gay. Let's see. I know our second one.
2 of your guest hosts on here are gay. So
exactly. Right.
Am I right, Bobby? Yeah.
We're already kind of skewing gay with what we got going on here. So right now, all right, let's see my next hot girl building stuff or doing stuff. This one's going to build an outdoor bench. She's good with wood too. Check it out. Hey, baby. Look. She like those.
Hey guys, I'm Amanda Mertz, and today we're building an outdoor bench. Here's what you'll need.
An iPhone, Starbucks coffee.
An iPhone, a man.
A cameraman.
Step 1, cut your boards. You're going to cut 12 of the 1x4s to 18
She's
inches
hand on
long.
my wood. Yeah. Yeah. She's good on wood.
Next, cut 7 2x4 boards to 5 feet.
Yeah.
And 14 2x4 boards to 14 1/2 inch. Step 2, stain your boards. This step is usually one of the last, but if you wait till last with this bench, it will be super difficult. So get to staining. We are using Jacobian for the legs and weathered oak for the bench. Step 3, assemble the bench. You're going to use glue and 2-inch screws to assemble the boards together.
Oh boy.
You alternate the 2x4s and the 1x4s using glue between each board and screwing each board together.
Right. Yeah.
No, she's missing out a process there, but yeah, it's that later.
She's not doing it right, Jerry?
No.
Funny part is, I never even looked at what she's building.
Yeah, no. This is yeah, actually, it might work if it's this big. Then again, she doesn't seem like a massive person, so she won't break
Sawdust
it.
in your naughty places, Jen? That's sawdust on me.
Step 4,
You said
poly
wood.
the bench.
Yeah.
The best way to
Just
protect the
one.
bench is by
Yeah.
using the spray poly so you can achieve coverage in all the cracks and hard to reach areas. And that's it. Show us a photo of your DIY projects in the comments below and follow Raider Red's
All right, I
YouTube
think I got
channel.
one more. She might be, the next one might be different. I got one more hot chick doing construction. Let me see what I got here. I got one.
The glue thing might work. I didn't know it was going to be that thick, that. But yeah, you are meant to do another screwing process before you actually put the screws in, so it won't like go squint or anything. But she can get away with it because she's hot. So
Exactly. Yep, that's the hot factor. Let's see. Please hit that like and thumbs up and subscribe to BF Live. I appreciate that. Implants, fast forward. Thanks. Wait a minute. It's tool time.
Oh yeah, that's not like fucking. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
West Bravo checking in, saying no diagonal bracing. Oh, here come Mr. OSHA's coming in here. No diagonal
Then again,
bracing.
she's not like a heavy lady, so it wouldn't have to be braced up that much, Just be like, no, you can't sit on that bench,
No diagonal bracing. Nope, got to sit up. All right, let's check out. I got one more hot chick doing construction video I'm going to share with you. My hot chick segment right here. Hot chicks doing stuff here on BF Live. Let's see. Here's the last one, guys. This one, all right, it's a different woman. And let's see if Live Ween, if he had a problem with the first one, he's probably going to have a problem with this one. Let's see, are these real or not, Live Ween? Let me see. Look, Jerry didn't even wait for the video to start playing. She's working a jackhammer. Yeah. Yeah. She's holding
This is like something that'd be in a Brazzers video.
Mr. OSHA Pants. Look. I knew Live Ween was going to be all over this one. See? Clearly, really? Yeah, there you go. So that was just a couple few videos. I'm going to keep pursuing and finding all kind of hot chicks doing stuff, and I might include guys for my female and homosexual / viewers. Maybe. I'll try to.
Just send me some requests. I can do some videos for you. Hot guys doing things.
How about no telltale crinkle there? Okay, you're so it's a better boob job. Is that what you're saying? No telltale crinkle. Buckshot is throwing up. Well, geez, you guys' standards are awfully high. Well, whatever. It's just for looking. It's for viewing purposes. That was hot chicks doing stuff here on BF Live. Come on.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What else I got?
It looks like she was just walking past the construction site or whatever was going on there, and they're like, "Hey, you look really good on this." She said,
"Yeah, that last one did." Like, ooh, let me do it. Let me do it.
Do you want to try this thing? Wow, I need one of these for my room.
Do I ever? Let's see. Okay. No telltale crinkle there. And then he says, I was joking. Okay, sarcasm. Sarcasm doesn't come through in chats all the time properly. Number 2 was by far the best of 3. You got a rating right there.
Yeah,
I
like,
could
he
never
was-
date a woman who had such little regard for her eye safety. There you go. That
that's
was
why
nice.
a lot of beautiful women marry a lot of ugly men, I guess.
Juggler Jen says, yes, topless, wearing the housekeeping apron. That's what you want. That's right. You see them titties bounce? Yes, absolutely. What I got?
Probably just get some black eyes after using the last one, though.
Yeah, that last
Black
one.
eyes?
Both. Why else would you buy those tits?
How about this? It's
Topless. Topless. Whoa. Stop the clock.
Ronnie Topless. Topless. The lovely DJ Electra's checking in. Come on, Electra. We about kind of threw a couple chats your way last night. I came in from that concert and I wasn't feeling no pain. And I stayed home and I got high and I was like talking with you guys a little bit. How you doing, Electra? I said at one point, I'm tired and delirious and high. I got to go to bed. All right, gang, I'm out. Good to hang. Have a fantastic rest of your day from the Space Nerd.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking
Have a
in.
good one.
Thank you. Thank you for checking in. I hope we brought up your day as you brought ours up. Jake Hudson's checking in and saying hello. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jake Hudson? How you doing? Whoop whoop. Electra. No, Buckshot Kid says. Live Ween says, Space Nerd, have a great one. I wrote Rusty Cage down in my head for next time. I'm gonna break. I'd say, hey Jen, whoop whoop. Thank you, Live Ween. Hey, Electra from Tiffany, Washington. If I can click on the comment. There we go. Ronnie Rules says Space Chief 75. Cheers, Electra. I'll have to feature him on maybe BF's Wack Package one time. Probably maybe tomorrow. I probably don't have time to do the whole thing today, but I have a thing on Bob Levy when he did the you remember when they did the Win John's Job contest, Bobby Nick?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, I found some video on that when Bob Levy, you know, everybody had like a week or something. Shuley had a week, Bob Levy had a week. Certain ones they had like a whole week to themselves. So I have like Bob Levy's week. So maybe we'll do that on one of BF's Wack Packages and we'll kind of scan through some of those episodes because Bob looks a lot different back then. Little puffy Bob.
Yeah.
Big Bob Levy. You'll get topless once you get up into the studio. Ronnie Munn versus Debbie the Pet Lady. Tople. No, I'm not doing that, Ronnie. I'm not.
Topless. Whoa. Stop the topless. Topless.
There you go. That's what it was. Yeah. And he's explaining to her that if you come up here, you got to get topless. And she's like, what? What are you talking about? And that's when he started spelling it out to her. Topless. Hello, Electra. Boingy, boingy, boing from Buckshot Kid. Hi, Tiffany Washington from Electra, as well as hi, Donkey Kongton from Electra. Greetings, Electra. We all recently took your advice and urinated in here. Right. We did. We played the piss break song and everybody had a good urine for it. And we understand that you're going to be doing like a replay of a WA show with additional kind of edits and comments maybe in there. So check that out tonight on the Hack Ride Studios channel. Catch 22. They're going to be doing kind of like a revised replay of hanging out with WA tonight, 10 o'clock East. I believe it's 10 o'clock East. Hi, Buckshot. Pew, pew, pew from DJ Electra. BF, that was a good chat last night. Glad you were feeling no pain after the concert. Yeah, it was. I just kept like, you know, when you like over chat or something, I was kind of being over chatty last night doing that. Okay. Did you do Perry Talk? I did not prepare a Perry Talk segment today, Donkey Kongton. I'm going to try not to do every segment that I have every day. I try to mix it up. So what I don't do today, I try to push till tomorrow. So I did one yesterday. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. Give me time to get one up. And I understand somebody's helping me with something. So I'm cutting up some audio clips of Perry, some phone calls. So somebody reached out to me and they're going to be participating in Perry Talk. So let me get time to get that stuff together and I'll get it together a proper segment. Live Ween is urine. Oh, Donkey Kongton says, okay. And Donkey says, BF, cool, thanks. There you go. We got other stuff to get into. I don't want to do Perry Talk 5 days a week and any particular one. I try not to do everyone every day a week. Perry pulled a major scam on Tom B last night. He got dental surgery right before the stream and didn't tell Tom. Mike, see, I did that, bro. Do you see concert video
I was at the concert last night while the show was live. I was like trying to check in and just say hello to people, but I didn't get the context of what was going on. I heard Tom B's always threatening him, saying that, well, I'll turn off the stream and you won't have money to pay off for all your dentistry. But I didn't know that he went out and got dentistry on purpose. That sounds weird. Remember when Johnny Knoxville convinced Perry to put his tiny tallywhacker in a mousetrap? That was awesome, says Sean Riggle. There you go. All right. Well, let's see what else I got for you. I got some stuff prepared for you here. I want to get into our next segment. I'd like to do here. Why don't we do this? Because I got Bobby, Nick. We were talking about musicians and people that only kind of played one instrument and jammed. And we were talking about that guy. I figured out his name. It was Steel Beans.
Steel Beans, yes, that's him.
Steel Beans. So I have a little bit of footage of him from doing his thing in concert, because you were talking about instrumentalists who like with White Stripes are good for two people, but he kicks ass as one person. So why don't we do a little bit of something we haven't done in a while? I got a couple pieces for you, and let's get into, because I don't like doing everything every day the same. Let's do some BF's Internet Shyt. We haven't done that in a minute, and let's see some of that video. There we go. Let's get into some Internet Shyt. Whenever I'm out, I'm always prepping for the show. And when I see particular kind of articles that I think would be kind of interesting or stuff we talked about, I like to put it in a pile I call Internet Shyt and play it for you. Like to see it? Here you go. All right, let's see. The comments be saying, I didn't mean that in the live. Man, peace and yay, urine to all your comments. There you go. Pear Bear was super low energy all night. Yeah, the only thing that I saw he kept doing, he just kept overly repeating, not allowed, not allowed. I was like, you can't say not allowed anymore. You're not allowed to say not allowed anymore. So yeah, it was kind of weird. When I did tune in, when I got back from the concert, I tried to jump in. I thought you meant peace is urine, which made me chuckle. I'm officially ripped. Well, there you go. That's good. Let's get into this Internet Shyt here. And this first piece I got, Bobby Nick, this is the guy that I presented on Internet Shyt a lot. It's that young boy, Corbin Millette, who likes to terrorize his parents by putting shit in his parents' house. So he's up to it again. I have his short on it this time. Corbin Millette is putting a McDonald's in his parents' house, Bobby
What
Nick.
the fuck?
So let's watch our friend Corbin Millette terrorize his parents. You can see him at Corbin Millette on YouTube, and you can see full-length versions of these. But here's the short of it. Putting a McDonald's in my parents' house. Will dad like it? Will mom be pissed? Let's see. Here we go.
House. To pull this off, I had to build the wall from scratch and put a drive-through window in, and then I covered it up with brick. And while doing this,
He's got a drive-through window and faux brick, bro.
I just dropped. I got a Ronald
What's that, Jer?
This is hot guys doing stuff.
This is all he does all day, bro. He's so viral. I think he gets paid good money. So all he does is sits home and terrorizes his parents and figures out different shit to build in their house every day.
He just made a fake wall in like 20 seconds.
Well,
Compared
yeah,
to that
of
when
course.
we made a bench in 8 minutes.
I always say the faster the editing, the more suspicious I am. When I see anything being built or made, when you see the hammers and everything start going faster, you know that it takes a lot longer, but it's fooling you. But let's see if mom and dad, what they think about this one. Drive-through McDonald's in the house.
Uniform and was ready to cook.
There's dad.
We got a McDonald's?
Yeah, you're damn right I did.
But
I'm telling you right now.
Listen to this.
Ice cream machine better not be broken.
He said that ice cream machine better not be broken.
Unfortunately, sir, the ice cream machine is broken.
You gotta make it that realistic that it's broken.
That realistic.
Welcome to
Here's mom.
Nothing.
That was a jail cell and you were fucking locked up in there.
That's what you wish, huh?
Not really, but.
Do you want a Happy Meal? 6-piece chicken nugget.
Did you nail this to my wall?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This shirt is an understatement.
My parents hate me.
Putting a McDonald's.
And there you go. That's Corbin Millette terrorizing his parents. It's only funny because he's not my kid.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
If that was my kid, unless I was getting some of that
Beat his
scratch.
ass.
What's that?
You beat his ass.
Yeah. Unless I'm getting some of that scratch, getting some of that love that he's getting probably from YouTube,
Right,
I'd be a little upset. Oh, yeah, like the little Calvin pissing decals we're talking about. Oh, little pissing decals. There we go. Widow Killer checking in. What's going on?
Oh my God, this needs to be done to Perry's apartment. He'd go nuclear. That would be that would be the ultimate. Race car beds and put an actual McDonald's in where you're just constantly handing out Filet-O-Fish and Sprite. Man, if they could pull that off, like get him out of the apartment. If they get to that level of stunting, he would lose his shit. Thanks for checking in, Widow Killer. Happy Tuesday. I love Calvin and Hobbes.
I'm just thinking about that for my own setup. I could just easily make, fake wooden supports, do a little curve, put up whatever the fuck I want instead of having a green screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't about faking anything. This shit is like building shit. He's put like pools and all kind of stuff in their house. Can we please see her cutting wood? Thanks. Oh, whoa. Let's see. Cut the wood. Handling the wood is what you would say. A no play place, I would be pissed.
Oh yeah.
And I like how he said he made it authentic because the shake machine was actually broken. He's like, that would have been top level, bro. If he would have had a shake machine in there and could serve shakes and ice cream, that's got to be his next game. Because it's funny how universal that bullshit is, where the ice cream and the shake machine never works. Do you have that issue over there in fast food places in Scotland, Jerry?
Yeah. But I know what he was talking about with the play place for all the slides and all that stuff for all the kids to fuck them off, even though you don't have to wait long for your meal. So it's just
you go play and get lost in that, get away from your parents and hide in the toys and make them yell for you and find you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
get stuck in the ball pit.
It's just something how I worked in fast food for a while, and I know when you get near the end of the night, you don't want to keep putting milk in the machine because you have to clean those and sanitize those every night. You have to take those apart, so it's a pain in the ass to maintain those things. And I think that's universally why, like even in Scotland, the freaking shake machines are never working. I can't. That's a thing.
I guess at a certain time you don't want to put too much in, or the managers will complain at you for wasting so much stuff, or.
Right. I mean,
why did you do this? So you knew it wasn't going to be busy in the next 3 hours?
Yeah, it is. I would work when we were closing, and that's exactly what you would do, Jerry. Let that shit run out. You would let it eventually run out so that when it did come time to clean it, you didn't waste all the shake that was in there. So yeah, I can't believe in this world and all the stuff that we can manage, we can't seem to manage globally how to keep milkshake machines and ice cream machines going until a place closes for the day. No play place.
Yeah.
Remember the Nintendo kiosk some McDonald's had in lieu of play places, says Donkey. So that's when they were changing their game from there's hardly any like children references in the McDonald's in the States now. There's no like Ronald McDonald like over the place. All of the places are very clean and sanitized. There's no play areas. They're very just like very modern, very boxy looking places. No personality or anything in them anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's dressed the same and look miserable as hell.
You're right, because God forbid if a kid is attracted to a clown and wants to have fun and bright colors and want to eat some food that's bad for us, like we all do. Yeah.
Well, I think McDonald's did have like a stranglehold on the market back in the day because of those play places and the big arches, because like they're one of their tricks is to always open up on a highway where there's a lot of traffic because they know people are going to be driving with kids in the car. They're going to see the big arches. They're going to say, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy, daddy."
And that's
got to stop. We got to stop.
They've gotten away from using the kids as the draw to the place because that was supposed to be the bad thing. Like you're not supposed to use the kids to lure the parents there, but it happens many other ways. Never had a problem with the broken shake or McFlurry machine at my town's McDonald's. Well, consider yourself blessed because it is so well known that it's a stereotype, not only here in the United States, but apparently overseas in Scotland as well. So you're one of the few lucky ones, I think, Donkey.
Depends what time you go in it. Like if it's not meant to be busy at this time or whatever, they'll be like, no, we'll just clean it or do whatever. Because you need to constantly clean those things over and over again during the day.
They'll get bacteria quick. Yeah, you miss one day, they will get bacteria quick. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but maybe milkshake does it for me. It's not like a morning thing. When I want milkshake, it's normally like middle of the day or kind of the end of the day when I got my buzz on. I think that's why so many heads go there late at night looking for ice cream and milkshakes and end up disappointed.
Yeah. It happens everywhere.
Yes. That's cool. I didn't know it happened in your area too. So that lets me know how universal of a problem this is and how silly it is. Shake machines take forever to break down and clean. They do. They have like that big thing in there, that crank that goes through the entire.
Take out the filter and stuff like that. You need to put in a tablet to wash it properly. And
well, Jerry knows his shit. He had to sanitize it. He knows his shit. Got to run it right. Wash, rinse, and sanitize. That's what we learned in fast food. Wash, rinse, sanitize.
And they still complain at you afterwards. And you're like, oh, go fuck
That is
yourself.
true.
I'm gonna make something of myself somewhere else. I'm not making French fries the rest of my life.
They have to be meticulously cleaned each day to prevent horrible illnesses that can be spread. Yeah, Live. We know first, if anybody that's worked in fast food, you know that if you let those things go a day and you think you come in the next day and clean it, that thing is done. The one in my tent. Go ahead.
Kenny, what you drinking there? What you drinking?
I'm just filling up my vodka. I should have muted myself. But
did you have you got that what is it? What is that drink?
It's not Iron Brew.
It's not Iron Brew? I thought I saw the label.
No, it's
Yeah, tell everybody for those who don't know, because it's about 2:40. It's about 2:42 where I'm at p.m. East. What time is it where you're at, Jerry?
It's nearly 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Where my
7:42 p.m.
7:42. So you're 5 hours ahead of us in the States here in Scotland. Thanks for checking in with us tonight.
Well, thanks for having me.
I said today for me, tonight for you. I love those blueberry schlussies at Mickey D's, but the machine is always broken, says our friend Baroness. Noel is greater than Bobby. Which all the Bobbies? Wait a minute.
No, that's what she does. That's what she does.
Oh,
She's like
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
My milkshake machine makes machine. My milkshake makes all the girls run screaming away from the yard. Yeah. My milkshake chases the girls from the yard.
I normally do it inside my house. I don't do it in the yard.
That's milkshakes. Don't bring the girls to the yard. Used to have hard seats so they get more turnover.
Yeah, I remember that. They did too.
Right, the hard ass chairs. Somebody put on social media the other day. They used to have the flat foil. They look like faux brass ashtrays. Bobby, Nick, McDonald's ashtrays.
Oh yeah,
they were really thin, like tin foil with like a brass coloring on them.
Yeah, I remember
I'm like,
that.
wow, they used to be in every McDonald's.
Yeah,
like
I
they are
remember
gone.
that too. Yeah.
But in McDonald's now, you've got those big like iPad tablets or whatever that you can order off of. You don't actually have a.
You're right.
No interaction with anybody. You're just like, "Where's my food?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what number are you?" It's like you're.
Yeah. So now I go in and play that game, Jerry. I go in and I go, okay, kiosk or human? What are my odds today? How sharp or on the ball does that person look to compared to my ability to type it in this kiosk, right? So I do the measurement when I walk in the door. But yeah, like you said, like some of them, you don't even see the person working at the counter. It's all just the gigantic tablets, and yeah, it's just more automated nowadays.
Really a shame. Well, not really a shame. I just I always get my order wrong. So, they always get my order wrong.
And that's another thing I had to learn because I want certain things plain or a certain way, and then you got to figure out how to be like a computer operator, and then ultimately they never have any receipt paper anymore because the people that are there, they don't care to maintain the kiosk because the kiosk took their damn job, so they give no shits about that.
Send you an email with your receipt. You didn't want any pickles on your burger to pick them off. Well,
right,
even though
and then
you selected not for them. You still got them, like.
Oh yeah, they don't get no fucks given. And then now, also, Jerry, you reminded me they also have the app. So they're so busy doing app orders behind the counter and ignoring you and just hoping that you go to the kiosk that you really almost don't get any kind of face to face.
You get different deals on the apps as well. Instead of having any, like if you order before you walk in, it might cost you less than using one of their big screens where you need to do everything and.
There you go.
Stuff like that.
That's a more you know from Jerry Shepherdini. If you use some of these fast food apps, you'll get special things that are only offered if you use the app.
Yeah.
Very good. I got suspended for 7 days on Twitch. Hey, Jake. Why's that? Why, Jake? Live Wayne, a milkshake is a blowjob, right? Hi-oh. No, that's the remnants of one. Is Michael J. Fox on Twitch? No. Michael J. Fox has a Twitch, though. Hi-oh. Not a surprise, Jake, by getting kicked off. Rumbo! Electra's laughing. Buckshot Kid says, I only order from a person. I'm not going to do their job and get no discount, says Buckshot. So he has an opinion on that. There you go. All right. So, yeah, the old milkshake machine. Let's see where I'm at. I'm still in the middle of internet Shyt, aren't I? We had so much fun with that. Let's see. Do that one.
Fuck's sakes.
Steel beam. Oh, that one got out of order. I'm gonna move that one. Okay. And my second one, okay, it's Bobby Nick. So we got to talking about music. You're the big music fan. You'll be doing in the lounge later, multiple lounges and stuff. You do a music lounge. You bring MTV back, and we were trying to think of like bands that had like two or few musicians. We were talking about it somehow on one of the shows, and we couldn't recall the guy's name, but he just happened to come up on my feed. This guy Steel Beans, who you might know him by name, but when I show you a lot of people I'm talking to, you might recognize and seen him in your feed before. But I know Bobby Nick, we've talked about this guy privately when he first started showing up on the internet, and we thought this guy was like talented as shit. We'd see these videos of him sitting in his basement playing the drum and strumming the guitar like between the drum beats.
Yeah, same fucking time.
So Bobby Nick, I have
One
this
man
video.
band.
Yeah, he's badass. So let's play some of this. For this little video I have. This is that guy Steel Beans. He goes by Steel Beans, and this is from last year's from Bert Kreischer's Fully Loaded Festival. So this is not him sitting in his basement, Bobby Nick. This is one dude playing drums and guitar. And watch when you see the crowd that one dude is keeping entertained here, right here on BF Live's Internet Shyt. Steel Beans at the Bert Kreischer Fully Loaded Festival. Check it out. Watch this. Make sure I got the sound going. Come on. Here we go. There he is. Check out the crowd. We were talking about Scott being a one-man band. Look at that. One dude. I'm gonna play one more time. He's playing those guitar licks in between those drum beats. Look at that crowd. I couldn't do one of those things at a time, Bobby Nick.
No shit.
Sitting in his robe, Bobby Nick, just like his basement.
Yeah.
There you go. You saw it. That dude is
he's
crazy.
awesome.
He's crazy talented. And playing a music festival, I mean, it's kind of like the Mark Rebier thing where he went from like kind of playing in his room, just fucking around on camera, and now he's out doing world tours, playing large venues, and you can see this guy's doing much the same thing. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
McDonald's in some areas have bulletproof glass. I just might.
In the hood.
Do they? Let's see. Okay. All right.
That's what was done with during the pandemic when they put up screens in front of places.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. They've
like
just
those
kept them up
flappy
because
spit shields.
you might get in a fight or something. So they've kept them up.
Yeah, a lot of places have kept them up and they've integrated them and made them part of their stores now. You go in there and you still see the shitty pieces of glass kind of flowing in the breeze and all that stuff.
Like, why have you still got this up? And it's like, oh yeah, so nobody steals anything behind the counter or tries to grab and reach me.
Well, and then you also discovered that you're still, even after COVID, you're still not fond of people maybe spitting on you. So keep a spit guard up. Let's see.
I love it when women spit on me, but that's different.
That's a thing. Just taking a piss on ya. Having fun in the chat. Yes, I've been to bulletproof McDonald's before. Buckshot Kid says, every hot chick video you show, not one has been a MILF or a GILF.
Oh, no, I missed them doing makeup last week.
I think this is going to sound literal. I think I came across a GILF when I was kind of doing some research for maybe.
Came across her, huh?
Yeah, kind of Bobby Nick. I came across her. So maybe rather than just coming across her, I'll invite her on the BF Live, and maybe I'll try to add some gay people and gilfs. I see the theme for the next BF Live, but I don't want to hear shit when I'm throwing a bunch of old grannies with saggy titties and gay people. I don't want to hear no bunch of shit out the chat.
Come on, you could do like old ladies eating shortbread and buttery biscuits or whatever the hell they were.
All right, I like what you're saying, man. Combine all this shit together. Okay, Gay people and grannies eating, but we're getting in the weeds now. There, let's see. I'm already subbed to Andrew, but never get notifications from him. Why don't you go in there and click that bell thing? And while you're doing it for Andrew, the Giant 96, or maybe No Filter with Andrew and friends, why don't you go in there and do that for BF Live? Make sure you're subscribed, and also there's a place you hit the bell and fill it in, and make sure it says all. Make sure you get all notifications. So that might be part of it. And sometimes it's just good to go in there and kind of re-trigger it just so it knows you're there. I'm impressed by the fact that his cheap Japanese guitar from the 60s stays in tune, said our friend Liveween. Wow, you're going right to the guitar thing because you're that guy. See, I'm so impressed with the ability and the instrument. I can't do any of that, so I'm impressed. I don't even, no matter what he's playing it on. Jerry Lehane thinks it's outstanding. Just a feat, and not only to be able to do that, bro, but think of that. And then now you got to go do it and keep that crowd of people entertained. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing. That was impressive. I like
Well,
that.
if you do a show like that, and you might see the stage before, and not with everybody packed in, you're like, okay, this is what I'm playing at. But if you've never done that before in front of anybody,
Yeah, because we only knew this guy. I think he got famous just from doing this in his basement, bro. Bobby Nick would see the viral videos. He was like cramped up in his basement in his bathrobe, and he's dressed the same way he's in his house. He's like Mark Rebier. He gives no shits. But yeah, and got successful and went out on the Burt Kreischer tour. So that's cool. Bulletproof McDonald's to the tune of Wesley Willis's Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Rock and Roll McDonald's. Oh, that's a lovely song. I heard Wesley Willis in years.
I'm gonna have to look that one up because I can't say that I'm familiar with that one.
Oh man, Wesley Willis had some of the best albums in the world.
I'll definitely look it up. Rock and Roll McDonald's. Sunday Jenna says, thanks for the fun, Company BF Live. Catch you all later. Catch you outside. Catch me outside. Catch me outside.
How about that?
How about that? Run tell that. Yeah. Run tell that. How about that? That's right. Have a good one, Jenna. We love you and appreciate you. Have a fantastic day, Sunday Jenna. And say hello to the frog. Yes, please do that. Say hello to the frog.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing, Joe?
I'm coming, Jesus.
Okay. I see something in the private chat. Is that what you share? Oh, Jetty, is that the person you're talking about?
Yeah, yes. You should be able to play. I don't think you'll get striked for it. It's not really like a properly published thing or whatever. But it's just for later in case.
I don't get an actual strike. I don't monetize after the fact anyway. So let me see what we can get into. Let's see.
This is the Wesley Willis song.
All right. Well, thanks for the reference, man. I'm going to learn something here today. That's what I love about doing this show. I like learning and from my friends. Let's see. Let's hear it. So this is, what's it called again? Tell everybody.
Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Rock and Roll McDonald's. I'm not familiar with it. There we go. By Wesley Willis. Wesley Willis's Rock and Roll McDonald's. Brought to us by our friend Jetty Shep.
He was on Howard Stern back in the day.
Yeah.
There you go. I love it. That was some fun shit, man. Thanks for sharing that.
Brought back some memories.
There you go, brother.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for that. He was prolific visual artist. He would draw the Chicago skyline and include accurate license plate numbers on cars he had seen in passing while on the bus. Mrs. Ween owns a Wesley Willis original.
Oh, cool.
Well, I love learning me some shit like this today and learning who's up. Who's streaming tonight? Come on, everybody streaming tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love. Let's stream tonight. Let's stream tonight. No filter. Yes, we'll get into those. Matter of fact, it's 2 minutes before the top of the hour, so we're going to get into plugs and pull this train into the station. And you can find out about No Filter and where everybody else is going to be here tonight. Jen, I think Con is on tonight. I'm sure there's lots of friends on their community, so I'll see you in the chat bouncing around. I think it's approximately 6 o'clock East on the Shuley Network. We should be doing Shawnee's Zone. We were off last week due to some scheduling confusion, some conflicts and all, but we should be back. So check the Shuley Network page now and see if they've scheduled it yet. Shout out to Shawnee and to producer Andy from Ontario.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good. Okay. Let's see. I don't see it scheduled yet. I see they were doing a Blunder Years Behind the Wall at 4 o'clock East, but nothing on the schedule for Shawnee's Zone yet. So check your local listings and stay tuned. Tiff, yay. Corn says live. Ween. And Juggle Jen says, I'll be around. Well, where will you be around? Let's find out where you can be around. Mr. Bobby Nick Havens. You got all the shows. You take time off a podcast just to go do other podcasts. So where are you going after this?
That's right. Well, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna be in the lounge today.
No.
I need a nap before I do No Filter because we're coming back tonight, motherfuckers, at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're back. Andrew's laptop isn't set up yet, but he's got his iPad, so we're good to go.
Going to keep going with that, and I
Yeah,
understand
me
that
and Jerry Shepherdini will be there.
Oh, cool, Jerry. Well,
Yeah.
I'll let him say that too. But so, and I understand that maybe there's some help on the way for Andrew pretty soon.
I think on the 16th.
The date, the 16th.
Yeah.
Very good.
Friday.
Thank you. So yeah, so you can check out Bobby Nick. He says he won't be in the lounge tonight, but he will be on No Filter. And what about Mr. Jerry Shepherdini, our friend? Thanks for joining us today from Scotland, Mr. Shepherdini. Tell everybody, give any plugs you would like to give and any final words. Where are you going to be?
Well, I guess I'm going to be on No Filter later. I didn't find out until just now. I'll be around.
I thought it was in our private chat, buddy. I thought it was in our group. You got to read our group.
Yeah.
There's too many groups, you know.
There is too many groups. I will give you that, brother. Discord groups, messenger groups. All yes, I agree with that. So it's hard to keep up. But so you'll be on No Filter. Where else?
Yeah, I should be on that. I've got a Rumble. It's Jerry Shepherdini. Maybe someday in the next few days I'll do something live. I've been doing some testing.
Yeah.
I've got 14 followers. I can go live whenever I want now, but thank you. And yeah, that's about it.
And so where are you going to be? Where are you going to be concentrating going live from? A Rumble or YouTube? Where can they find you?
Well, Rumble's just for my own thing because I like watching wrestling. I could show a lot of clips on Rumble and not get banned from everything.
True.
So it just depends who wants to hang out, or we'll get something sorted at some point. I need to do all my graphics again, and you know, I like to be a perfectionist. Apart from how yellow my teeth are.
Well, and you know, Jerry, I know you've done it. You've done your share of these shows too, but some of it, bro, is you just got to get on and do your shit. You know, you can't perfect everything before you go on. Some of it, you just got to go on and just do your thing, and you'll find your way. But I know you'll be good once you get your solos going and everything. Thanks for joining me here today.
So you're meaning I can't have a 13-minute intro of just clips of me being an asshole? I need to get the music set right and scored like by John Williams.
Oh yeah. See, yeah. You perfect that stuff as you go. Let's see.
I'll let you know when it works out. But thanks again for having me. I love fucking being here with you.
Thank you. And
sorry to swear. That's just the Scottish way of everything. You and Nick, Bobby Nick, and Scott whenever he decides to show up.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott, he takes his days off. I understand. Everybody can't be here every day, but I appreciate you being here. And like I told you, bro, you're welcome anytime here that you want to come to BF Live. And thanks for letting me know about that rock and roll McDonald's. That's probably going to be stuck in my, I'm going, rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll.
No, it was Ween. It was Ween. just triggered a.
But I understand. You're right. Live Ween did bring it up, so I understand. We want to give proper credit for who kind of first brought up the thought. But thanks for sharing it with me that quickly that I could play it as kind of, I guess, what I really getting at. And thanks for being here. That was cool. And thanks
for
Live.
having me once again.
Thanks Live Ween for bringing that up. Let's see. What we got? My sunshine. Don't steal my sunshine. When are you going to have your new schedule up, BS, since you're taking time off? Buck, I was looking at it, and basically I'm going to be up. I'm going to let you know now. I'll tell you again, but I'm probably not going to do shows next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm going to be out of town for a bit of an anniversary vacation, a little mini long weekend. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will not be on next week. So I'm probably only going to do Thursday and Friday. I'm sorry, it's a couple days, but anniversary and getting away a little bit with the wife is.
How dare you celebrate love without us?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll manage somehow, Jerry. It's muy importante. You got Shadidini, says Jerry Lahane. Then you got him saying Shepardini, and it says, at least I can watch your interview video now. Buckshot Kid says, Jerry, if your teeth are yellow, just wipe it off with your finger.
Oh, no, it's not Dorito dust. It's lots of
That's right. You were here when we had those phony chicks with all the makeup and all wiping it off with their finger, but not so easy for
I know them
Jerry.
tricks. I'm not putting Tipex that you'd use to erase pens, on my teeth, just to try and make it look white. Those are the days.
Jen says, I fucking wish Bobby Nick would stick to a damn schedule for the Music Lounge. Well, typically he always jump in there and do it like right after BF Live, which he's nice enough to join me most days to doing. So you can typically see him in the lounge right after. But like I said, Bobby Nick's got so many podcasts, they're piling on top of each other. So got to maybe sacrifice a lounge or do something a little different. So you're going to be on no filters where they'll see you next tonight, Bobby? Is that right?
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
So no
7
filters.
p.m.
What time is that? 7 p.m.
7 p.m. East, you'll see these two knuckleheads with Scott and Andrew and Stormy in the background doing her thing. And my no-filter family is what I call it. So there's plenty of stuff to be watched, plenty of fun to be had. The chat family is always here. We're always out orbiting somewhere. You just got to find what show we're on. There you go. There's my stream elements. Bot running. Anniversary by Tony has done it again. It feels good. Do you know what today is? Today is the greatest day I've ever known. Music notes. Take care, love you, and I want you inside me. Well, that means it's the end of the show. Live Ween says, thanks, BF, Jerry, and Bobby Nick, and the chat for a fantastic show. Well, thanks for your contribution, Live Ween, and making it fun and picking up what we're putting down. It only works if you're there. It's okay. It's okay. Scott got teary-eyed. Okay, well, that's the last comment for today. So thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed BF Live Stream Show 74. We're here. We're doing it daily. I'll be here the rest of the week, every day daily, and then we'll talk about next week. I'll be doing Thursday and Friday, but that's just for my friend Buckshot Kid. So for Mr. Jerry Shepardini, for Bobby Nick Havens, for Scott Fitzpatrick and Stormy, all of my great friends in the chat family, I want to say peace and love. Take care. I love you, and I want you inside me. Peace and love, and I'll see you the next time I see you, and that'll probably be 6 o'clock East tonight on the Shawnee Zone, on the Shirley Network. Space Chiefs giving the devil horns and the fire. Peace, y'all, from Donkey Kongington, and thank you for saying that it was a great show, BF. Thanks for everybody for being here today and every day.
Shout out, everybody.
On BF Live. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.